hello everyone. I hope everyone is having a fantastic. Hold on, can you guys hear me? I need to double check that you guys can actually. Okay, yeah, you guys can actually hear me. What's up? Hello everyone. Happy Saturday, baby. Happy Saturday. What's up, Jerry boy? Happy Saturday. It's great to see you doing well. What's up, Hanami, aka Hannah? Happy Saturday. It's great to see you. I hope you're doing well. By the way, the Rudy reference is referring to Flushed Away because the main character's name is Rudy. And you had that one guy, that the fat Chub, or Chud, whatever. He fucking like kicks Rudy into the toilet and flushes him away. And he always says his name like Rudy. Also, what's up, Rainey? Happy Saturday. It's great to see you. What's up, Brittany? Happy Saturday. It's great to see you. Well, also W Hannah subscribed at tier 3. They've been subscribed for 22 months. Absolute W Hannah. That's what's up. You're 2 months out from the big 2 years. 2 months out from the big 2 years. Wow. 2 years. 2 years. It feels like we were just talking about how we hit 1 year and stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like we just got past that 1 year mark, and we're 2 months away from hitting 24 months. Man, Hannah, you have to admit, you've been on quite the roller coaster. Like, you can't deny that it's been a roller coaster. Okay, I'm pulling up Paramount right now. I've been watching it on my computer for the last, or not my laptop. I've been watching it on my laptop for the last little bit of time. And I finally got the opportunity to go live and whatnot. So now I'm on my desktop, and I'm pulling everything up. So for those who are interested in participating along with me, essentially we're watching UFC. It's free to watch if you have a Paramount subscription. Otherwise, you need to get a Paramount subscription to watch it. There are other methods I have no idea about, but supposedly people watch it without Paramount. I don't know how they do that. I can't really actually. Wait a second. I just realized. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna hop in Discord. How should I do this? Oh, you know what? This is a great idea. Start the stage. UFC. Okay. Somebody joins right away. There we go. So, for people who would like to join, you can hang out and we can watch the UFC in Discord. But, I'm not expecting a bunch of people or anything, but we got it in there for the people that are in the Discord and whatnot. And I think the audio and everything's on. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're going to be watching some of the UFC and like reacting to it live and then just chatting and hanging out. It's a watch party. We're just here to hang out and have a good time. So I'll be a lot more attentive to the chat and whatnot. What's up, Ethan? Welcome in, bro. Hope you're doing well. It's great to see you. Happy Saturday, man. It's been 2 years, too long. I know. It was fun. For me, it's crazy to think that it's already been a year since it hasn't been a full year yet, but it's felt like 3 years of crazy, nonstop, like agony, I would say. Agony. But when you're going through that, it's like time slows down. Like a lot. Time slows down so much. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Ethan. W, Hannah. That's what's up. Look at that. 1 year, 9 months. Ethan, 1 year, 5 months. Crazy. My followers are the same as Hannah's Lamau. I just got messed up. Oh, yeah. Wait, did you accidentally unfollow one time? or something, or what happened? Gotti has OG as Brittany and Hannah are. Yeah. Ethan, you're as close as it gets. Trust, fam. So we're doing Sussy Saturday tonight. I see the category of Amogus. Oh, is the category set to Amogus? Oops. My AI messed up on that. That's not good. Why did my AI mess that up? I've actually become so used to using AI to set up my entire setup that I don't even, like, I just blindly trust it now. I'm like, okay, it usually gets everything right. Oh, that's funny. The category does say okay, but it says UFC Watch Party. That's funny. That's funny. Okay. Yikes. Okay, well, just put, like, just chatting or something. Or is there a watch party? Watch party, maybe? Category? 7 viewers, 63 followers. Oh, watch parties. Okay, here it is. All right. Stream info failed to update. Cancel. Watch parties. Done. Professional sports analyst. That's so fucking funny. Oh my god. What is going on here? Why can't this update? Okay, do I just gotta remove UFC or what? Also, you guys are probably making fun of my laugh. I can already tell. That was such a fucking... Oh, it was. Okay, MMA watch party. There we go. Wait, cancel. Oh, that's weird. So if I just do this, MMA. Okay, and then watch parties. Okay. Dude. Okay. Hold on. I don't know why this thing's being so difficult. Okay. Maybe I'm just not able... Okay, whatever. I'm gonna worry about that later. What's up, Kitty? Welcome in. Happy Saturday. It's great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday to you. My cat stepped on my phone.
Woo!
Yo, Gamer Cool 2016.
Hope that didn't
Thank you
scare
for the
you.
follow, fam. I appreciate that. Yo, what's up, Solar? Welcome in. Welcome in. It's great to see you. We're doing well. Damn, dude. Solar, yeah. Solar, wow. Solar was before Ethan. Not by that much, though, huh? It's sometimes it's harder. I remember, like, Mochi came, like, the absolute first, kind of. And then Hannah and Brittany kind of came right after that. And then Solar kind of came around after that, I think. I was before a lot of people. You were before most people, Solar, for sure. And Rainy, he did come in, technically, but I think at first he was kind of
that sounds like something a
"Fuck is
chicken would
this?"
say.
Like, I think Rainy just thought it was kind of weird or whatever. And then eventually he started to get into it. And then he thought it was cool. I think that's how Rainy was. I'm living. How's yourself? I would say living is a accurate description of what I'm doing. Not much more, not much less. I gotta strive to be as OG as Solar, Hannah, Brittany, Rain, and a lot of other people that being as OG as them, lol. Ethan, you're pretty much as OG as it gets, man. You really are. But I doubt you'll be climbing the ladder of OG, too. Well, I guess you are, because the community will keep growing, and then your placement... Well, you'll just be always at the same placement, though. That's the thing. Mr. Ethan, would you like to join me on some repo? I'm down, if one of my friends aren't on anymore. Ooh, Jerry Boy and Ethan repo? Sounds like fun. He still thinks you're weird. I don't blame him for thinking I'm weird. I think I'm weird. I don't know. I think I'm weird, so I think that's a pretty normal take. I think a lot of people think that. Yeah, but I'm like good weird. I'm like good weird, okay? I'm not like that creepy guy at the end of the street weird, you know? Okay, we got Corey Newman walking out right now. Pretty sure I followed and sub first time in your stream, and then tier 3 sub the next month. Been supporting you for a long time. Yeah. No, Rainy, you've been a huge support, man. I'm so grateful for you guys. Genuinely. I'm not even kidding. Like, I genuinely feel like you guys are very close. Very close to me. I don't know. Like, you guys are like family to me, you know? But we just haven't really, we need to interact more in real life. Obviously, we got some distance. But other than that, like, I don't know. I have an inherent trust for you guys. And we got respect for each other. It's been established for some time now, so. No, you're the creepy weird guy in his closet. I am one of those things, and that's in the closet. Gotcha, just DM me whenever. Okay, so pics and selfies, you said? Alright. Let's see here. Is this appropriate? Okay. Sphere. Hey, you know what? That's pretty spherical, if you ask me. Pretty spherical. What is Mochi doing here? Mochi, did you ever post the picture of Cedric being bald? Apparently Cedric's bald now. We need to see that. I just feel flabbergasted from having you guys come to my stream whenever you guys are available and want to watch lol. Why are you flabbergasted by that, man? People enjoy your energy. So it's been a rough week for me. Don't get all sappy on me. I will cry. It's just the truth. I mean, you guys know a lot about me. And, like, I know a lot about you guys. And we've met in real life. I don't know. I'm pretty chill, you know? What's on the memes? I don't know. I don't know if I should be clicking on stuff for that meatball guy. You guys don't hear this, right? You guys don't hear this audio? Okay, that's good. Don't get happy on me will cry. Well, I'll never answer my text. Welcome in, Gracie. Happy Saturday. It's great to see you. Let me check my phone. Bro. What do you mean? Oh, I see. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me back in the rivals, Gracie. I see what you're trying to do. Also, Gracie wants to fucking fight. Dude. I've been trying to talk to Gracie probably multiple times in the last week. And this motherfucker says, yeah, I'll call you soon. And then she never fucking calls. I'm not even kidding. It's happened multiple times. Feelings mutual. If I told Hannah we were leaving right now for Reno, she'd be in the car before I get my shoes on. See, I love that. I think that's so cool. And, like, I don't even feel nervous around you guys or anything. Like, everything's pretty good vibes. So. I still think it's funny. I think it was still kind of funny, though, when we met. It was a weird thing for me because it felt like, you know, I felt like I was just kind of being how I am right here in real life a little bit. And also, like, I was trying to be um, outgoing or what's the proper word? Like, I wasn't trying to be timid, I guess you could say. I don't like to be timid, so I was trying not to be timid. Ethan, the feeling is mutual. Only one of us has traveled to the other. Lol. That is true. I tried to set it up. We've been trying to set it up for like months now, it feels like. And every time it just doesn't work out. He left me on the red. What a bitch. Wait, do I have red receipts on? No fucking way. Nice shot. My money is on Gracie. This is so BS. Who called all week? Me. Is that even true? I don't even think that's fucking true. No, because Thursday. What happened Thursday, huh? And Wednesday. Okay, I think Tuesday might have been you, though. Actually, I can't tell. Which one's outgoing versus ingoing? Is the arrow pointing down or up? Is up outgoing? Probably, huh? Yeah, up is outgoing. Yep. Last 2 days. No answer. Okay, we got Sean Brady and Buckley. I forget what his first name is. This Buckley guy. This is a good fight, though. This is a good fight. That Buckley guy, from what I remember, his debut was either his last fight or a couple fights ago. And very, very powerful debut. Also, Sean Brady is a welterweight. I always thought Sean Brady was like a lightweight. Did he go up in weight? Welcome in, Gav. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. It's great to see you. The stream game has been updated to just chatting. W, thank you, Gracie. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys a Mary Jane? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, I got my alt to GM3 today. Damn, Ethan, your fucking alt is a higher rank than me, bro. Yeah, how about that alt? This is not Among Us. Well, that was an accident. My fucking AI assistant. I'm gonna fucking beat the AI on that AI, you know what I'm saying? Belt the ass. AI's gonna get red cheeks for sure. You tried, we're ready? Huh? You tried? I did try. And you guys were out clamming, bro. You guys were out clamming. And then 2 weeks before that, it was something. And then 2 weeks before that, it was something. And then 2 weeks before that, it was probably something on my end. Like, no, that's not true. Because I mentioned it, and you were like, we'd already be there. You knew you couldn't come to town when I was at town. That's true. I have my red receipts off, Lamau. I mean, that's the way to be. Because I reach it all the time. I'm not going to lie. If I had red receipts on, I would piss off so many people. Snapchat probably is like, you probably get the best communication of me on something like Snapchat because I know they know I see. There's like no getting around that. So like whenever I open a Snapchat, I already go into it knowing I'm going to respond, I guess. Text messages though I see, and I'm like, oh wow, it's gonna take a lot of energy to respond to. And then I'm like, I'll respond to that later. It genuinely is draining for me to sit down and fucking make a big old text. So if you get a big text from me, just know I cared enough to invest that time. Because usually I can't be bothered. Like if we really gotta talk about something, I'll just call you. I'm so much better at talking. I don't think there's a red receipts in Discord, Ethan. We need to figure out their mic ASAP. Is it still a problem? Sean Brady is beating down Buckley right now. Sean Brady's being pretty dominant. And he's on top. He's got top mount. Yeah. Well, yeah, you can't really do much here, Buckley. Yeah, if he doesn't get out of this position, then I have to stop the fight. I mean, he's not doing a bunch of damage, but he's just got a very dominant position, and he can't really defend himself all that well. He's doing okay defending himself right now, though. Yeah, Sean's doing great. Just meet us in Denver in August. That's probably very possible. Very, very possible. I'm into responding to text a lot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I do that too. And I don't know. I just feel that bad though because I know people it makes it like a negative feeling when you don't respond to text. But for me, it's like not like a negative thing. Like in my heart, I don't mean anything negative or bad about it. It's genuinely draining to me to text. I'm not even kidding. Sometimes I'll even be talking to girls, bro. I'll even be talking to girls, and it's so dreaded. I dread like the first couple weeks of talking to a girl because it almost always starts over text, right? And then it develops through, interacting more in real life, having more in-person time. And then, when you're not around, you just call each other. And then the text stuff kind of fades out. But man, when it's in that weird phase where it's just texting, I want to die. Yeah, Sean Brady won this round. That was a very dominant round. And I bet Buckley's going to be so tired after that. I mean, that was the first round. This guy's muscles are absolutely humongous. Like, you're going to need a lot of oxygen for those muscles. I don't even see text for ages, and by that time I feel dumb responding, so I don't, lol. Yeah, I kind of do the same thing, for sure. Like, I know if I don't respond to it within 4 days, it's gone forever. Like, I'm just never going to respond to it now. It's old news. I meant to respond to text a lot. Only, like, 6 people can actually get through to text me. Everything else on Do Not Disturb. Honestly, about the same. I actually have everyone on Do Not Disturb. I have everybody on. Nobody's immune from it. I don't care who you are. My mom and my dad included. Like, everybody. But to be fair, it's not because I don't pick and choose. I just am too lazy to set that setting up on my phone. And I just enjoy being able to ignore everybody until I'm ready to deal with it on my own. I click notify anyway. For you. It's okay. I do the same thing to you. Except for, like, today. Maybe yesterday. I don't know. Dude, Sean Brady's picking him up. But he was grabbing the cage, I think. And Sean Brady's got side control. Yep. He's so good. He's doing really good. My kid, their school, my mom, my brother, Hannah, and Tyler are the only ones who can get through. That makes sense. I just have my setting turned on to, like, where people have to, like, call twice. So I always tell people, oh, if you have to call me, just call me twice. Because it won't go through the first time. And they usually respect it. It's a little annoying, though. I usually text people back quickly, but I struggle to text consistently. And that's kind of what I'm talking about with the whole girl thing. Because, like, these girls nowadays, all they want to do is sit there. Bro, I want to pick up my phone maybe once or twice a day. I'm not going to fucking lie. I'm not going to fucking lie. Dude, he's just got top control. I mean, like, what do you even do? You're just gonna get so tired. You're just getting punched for 25 minutes, or in this case, 15 minutes, and smothered. Oh my goodness. Oh, hey, that was pretty good. And they're back to the feet. Sean Brady goes for another takedown. Doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. Doesn't get the takedown. Now it's standing up fight, baby. Buckley is ready to go. He was like, now I gotta work. I'm up. And Sean Brady goes for a takedown, and he's down. You weren't up that long, buddy. I have any of the kids school allowed through my D&D lol. I turn that and notify I'm on D&D shit too, so no one can force their way in. Yes, exactly. I think for me too, I originally did that because I noticed a lot of people were reaching out to me that would stress me out. And I noticed that, like, it was becoming a stressor that I was getting notifications on my phone. Like, I would get a notification, like, I would get a ding, a text ding. And I would be thinking about it, right? And, like, my heart rate would increase. And I think it was just because, like, a lot of the interactions I was having on the phone for a period of time were just, like, really negative or stuff like I just was trying to avoid maybe. So I just completely turned them off, and I've never turned them back on. And because, like, when I do pick up my phone now, it's like I'm ready to look at some stuff and, like, respond. And, like, I'm not doing things actively. Sean Brady, top mount, just ground and pound. I mean, it's kind of a point. It's kind of just points, though. He's just going ding, 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 ding. Nothing real powerful. But he's the thing is, though, he's spending a lot of the other guy's energy because the other guy is really trying to. He's spending a lot of energy just trying to dodge all of them. So don't let him get your back. That's a very wrestler-esque behavior right there. He's giving him his back right now. Yeah, shrimp out of that. That's the only way you can get out of that, I'm pretty sure. We're just going to call half the time so we don't text each other or anything because we're all talking about it in call. Haha. See, that's kind of where I'm at. I like to call people. If I want to talk to somebody, I'll call them. So I don't like texting. I don't like texting. And another reason is too is like text messages at the end of the day, they're record. They're record. I mean, those can always be used against you. And I'm not saying like you say anything bad, but even if you're just talking about emotional things, you know, you never know how the other person's gonna deal with those records. You know, whether or not they're sharing with others or whatnot to be used against you. That's stuff I think about. So but that's their experience because I've used text messages in like court and whatnot. So I've literally had like 200, I don't know, 200 pages or 2,000 pages. I don't know. It's a big disparity, but huge amount of pages were evidence, and they're all just text messages, pages of text messages. Boom, 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 boom. But it's like, you know, when you get in situations where you got to prove something, you know, and it's fair game. Okay, so it's final round. Coaches for Joaquin Buckley are like, hey, you got to do something this round. You got to do a lot this round. I wouldn't that he needs a knockout, actually. He genuinely needs a knockout to win this fight. Because you could consider that second round, I mean, either the first round or second round, potentially a 10-8. Like, it wasn't that close to stoppage, but it was so dominant, though. It was like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. And I wouldn't sit here and bitch about it either. Brady goes for another takedown. Gets him down. Brady gets a takedown. Buckley's he's pretty upset with himself over that one. You can tell. I mean, he's getting a majority of his takedowns. Yeah, they're telling Buckley, yeah, he stand up, which is true. Only way he's gonna win this fight is by knocking him out. He clearly can't submit him. He clearly can't be on the ground with this guy. So you just gotta get up, punch him in the chin. Mm. And oh, he's got full mount again. He's got full mount again. Sean Brady is he's just dominating this fight. Oh, it's back to side mount now. Oh, that's not side. I forget what they call that one. So does anybody got any plans for Mother's Day? Anybody get some sweet things for the sweet mothers in your lives? Yeah, this guy's just getting beat up. This guy's just getting beat up. So it looks like he's going for a submission right now. Nope, no. He gets out of it a little bit. Buckley's trying to get up. He's potentially giving him his back. Sean might go for a rear naked. He's got his... No, he's actually got top mount. That was kind of weird. I mean, this is just a very dominant fight. You know, and Brady is ranked number 6 in the welterweight division right now. That's crazy. This is actually a sleeper fight. This is actually a sleeper fight. I didn't even know this was on the card. But that was a great fight. Because I remember Buckley had a really good introduction to the UFC. And Brady is just like an OG. Or maybe I can't say OG, but I've seen him around. And I definitely recognize his name. And when you recognize people's names, usually it's because you saw them do something pretty cool. Or, you know, they fought somebody pretty cool or something, you know? Are you not showing the fight on here? No, I can't. No. But in the Discord, I am. Yeah, if you want to hang out in the Discord. Can you... Wait. Yeah, if you're interested in watching it. Yeah, if you're interested in watching it, it's in the Discord. Yeah. And then we can just chat here. Dude, he's just going doink, 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 right on his head. Doink, 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 doink. Dude, seriously. I mean, why can't... I mean, yo, to be fair, Buddy on the ground just got paid to go ooh, ooh, ooh for 15 minutes. You know, the guy who won the fight, he just got paid just to do this for 15 minutes. So, that's pretty easy money. That's not that bad. What is this? Gluteus Maximus Toyota, bro. What kind of advertisement is this Toyota? What is going on? Dude, this guy was like seductively humping the air while lifting weights. And he's just looking at the camera. And he's like an old dude. and then but I guess the weights were like Toyota tires or something. I don't know. I don't know. It was fucking weird though. You know what I have to say though, being a part of these like commercials that are supposed to be like goofy, I feel like that would be really fun to do. Like I feel like that'd be a really fun position to have in this life. You're just making funny videos. But like with a team of people, you know what I mean? Like you work for a corporation or something, and you're for their advertisement department, but you're just all just trying to how to make the next trend, how to make the next trend. You know, how are we gonna make the best Super Bowl commercial where when people come the next day, they're saying shit like 6767. You know what I mean? When they're saying shit like that. I remember there was one year with the Super Bowl, the people were saying a whole bunch of weird stuff, like a whole bunch of lingo just came out. I'm like, man, where's all this lingo? And they're like, oh, it's from Super Bowl commercials, man. And I was like, what? Like, what was that one commercial with the animal that was like monkey and dog or something? I don't know. It was like, I don't know. It was like three different animals combined into one. I'm pretty sure one of them was a monkey. And people were just saying that thing all day. I was like, I don't know. It was confusing. Sean Brady said he was locked in. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. It shows. He says he deserves to be top 5. I mean, he just beat the 9th person and very dominantly, so I can agree with that. Yep. And he's telling all the haters to go F themselves. He cursed at somebody. I don't know. Jeez. Oh, that makes sense. Sean Brady felt Calvin Gastelum. That makes sense. I always like it how Joe Rogan captures a picture of everybody after their fight. That's actually pretty funny. Oh, dude, Mikey Musumeci. Mechi? That guy is goofy. So this guy, he is like he's one of the best Brazilian jiu-jitsu practitioners in the world. And this guy, he looks like a child. Like he looks like a nerd who's just on his computer all the time and can't defend himself. But he is like he could kill people. He could literally be an assassin. But it's funny because now he's participating in like a side thing that UFC is doing with like jiu-jitsu and whatnot. And he's got like his own belt and everything. And he's just kicking people's asses, but not throwing fists, just jiu-jitsu. But he even talks a little nerdy too, so I don't know, it's kind of funny. Oh yeah, and they got the White House card coming up, the Freedom 250 card. I'm pretty excited for that. That's gonna be pretty good. That's two banger fights right there. Well, I mean, there's a lot of banger fights on there, but the 2 title fights, bangers. Yeah, so the main event is Ilya Topuria versus Justin Gaethje. Absolute banger of a fight. I believe who was it? Justin Gaethje just beat. Was it Max Holloway? I think it was Max Holloway, if I'm not mistaken. And that kind of got him the spot Or no, who was it? Paddy Pimblett. It was Paddy Pimblett. That's who it was. So it would have been Ilia Topuria versus Paddy Pimblett, probably. No, they might not have done that. They called up Justin Gaethje because he's American as well. But then they also got Alex Pariah versus Cyril Gahn. That's a banger fight too. But I don't think it's for the belt, which kind of sucks. they just showed Dustin Poirier getting the people's elbow. Was that Ilia's ex-wife? Is it for the heavyweight title? I don't know which fight I'm more excited for. I feel like the lightweight bout is more like real exciting, but heavyweights, you always give heavyweights their respect, right? Because that's the belt that fucks up everybody. That's the belt where no matter what other belt you have, you can't beat that guy. You know what I mean? Typically speaking, anyway. they got like nationalistic music playing. Is that what you would call it? Patriotic music playing while they're talking about the card. There's Sean O'Malley's on the card too. Michael Chandler's on it. Michael Chandler's on it as well. Diego Lopez is on it. Bo Nickal's on it. Every fight's entertaining. Justin Gaethje is a lot bigger than Ilia too. They have similar shaped noses. Pariah fits in heavyweight very well. I think his transition to heavyweight is going to do just fine. Why does Sean O'Malley have a king piece of a chessboard or a chess game on his neck? Like, that makes no sense. What's the symbolism, though? What's the symbolism? That everybody is around you is just meant to protect you and die before you die, right? Or best case scenario, at your command, killing people or moving however you say to move. Or what would the other thing be? That you're slow and can only move one block? One block. Is that proper terminology? One square? Free case of Bud Light. Bruce Buffer is funny. I wonder who makes more money, Michael Buffer or Bruce Buffer? Because Bruce Buffer has consistency, right? He's like always announcing fights. But Michael Buffer, how often is that guy announcing fights? So, and not only that, like, my guess is that Michael Buffer definitely charges more, but Bruce Buffer has more consistent work. So, I don't know. I think Michael Buffer's older and he's been around longer. But Bruce, really, I remember young Bruce Buffer. He's definitely come a long way. Oh my god, they're showing this stupid fucking Toyota commercial again. Dude, I do not want to see this again. I do not want to see this dumb ad again, bro. This is such a disturbing ad. It's actually such a disturbing ad. Did you know that they didn't know about each other? Wait, what? Michael Buffer and Bruce Buffer didn't know about each other? They're brothers, aren't they? Or is that like a pseudonym thing? Nah, they're definitely brothers. They're definitely related. I feel like I've seen interviews about them talking about each other. They are brothers? So they were like split up or something? Like was one adopted out? Or maybe had some other relatives raising them? Oh, different moms. It's funny how dads can really split up families like that, huh? It seems like when mothers have children with multiple men, though, that like they mostly follow the mother as a family, whereas the father, it seems like they kind of just. It's kind of like they go and make a new family. It's kind of weird. I don't know if you guys agree with that take, but that's how it feels sometimes in society for sure. And it's not like they're not family with the kids that they had previously or something, but I just feel like they're like they don't live with them. I've seen this with a lot of my like ex's parents, for example, where they'll have like a father who has kids with other people, and so they have siblings, but they're completely detached. But their mother will have people or children from different dads, but they're all connected. Like they all have a great relationship and everything. And it's not just like one person. That's like I've seen that a lot. I think a part of it though is kind of the nature though of like moms kind of being extra protective of. Well, no, I can't say that because men are definitely protective too. I don't know. I'm not sure what causes it completely. So I think it's a heavyweight fight. This better be a fucking heavyweight fight. The only time you should look like this in the UFC or in any professional sport is if you're a fucking heavyweight. Like if this guy's light heavyweight, bro, you you need to go down a weight class. You need to fucking just take it more serious and go down a weight class. 13-year age gap. Dad never told Bruce about Michael. Bruce was Michael's manager. What? And tried to get Michael the UFC announcer job, but it was a conflict of interest. Wait, is Bruce older than Michael? No shot. No. Bruce is definitely older. I guess it was a conflict of interest because he was so famous in the boxing industry, right? So they never knew each other, but they found each other in like the same business or something? So this next fight is Alex Volkov, which I think is like I'm not sure what nationality is. I don't think it's Russian. No, it's Russian. And then the other guy is I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is heavyweight though, which is good because the other guy he had some fluff to him. That's for sure. Michael is older. Checks out. Checks out. If you told me otherwise, I'd be like, dang, like, yo, Bruce. Bruce got the better mom. like That's kind of weird. Do you feel like they're distant brothers because of that? I will say I feel in my life that I'm probably I'm probably closer with my younger brother, and we have the same father and mother. And my eldest brother, he has a different father. But also, I think that is naturally just a product of I've had more time in my life with my younger brother than my older brother. So, yeah. Yeah. Jeez, dude, this Alexander Volkov guy is 6'7". That's crazy. Bruce saw Michael announcing for a fight, and Dad confessed when Bruce confronted him. What? That's such a weird story. That's crazy. Do you have Rainy geeking right now, lol? Yeah, it was super interesting. Well, what did Bruce say when he was like confronting? He was confronting Michael? He's like, "Yo, I swear we're brothers. I swear." And the dad was like, "Yeah, son, you guys are brothers." I didn't realize people from Russia were still fighting in the UFC right now. Also, I don't know if you guys heard about it, but apparently, Putin was saying that the war with Ukraine is likely coming to an end. Which, you know what, I am ecstatic for. I think that's a beautiful thing. Like, hopefully, I hope that happens. I hope that happens. I hope we avoid World War III, and I hope all these wars clear up. You know, of course, sometimes certain things need to happen because sometimes people are bad actors, but um, the situation between Ukraine and Russia was completely unnecessary. It really was. It really was. I understand some of the logical reasons on like Russia's end, but at the end of the day, this is real life and not a game. And in real life, it's not human lives are worth more than that. In my personal opinion. You know, of course you got higher ups and rulers of the world who think a lot differently than I do. I remember how Bruce and Michael's first interaction went. You can look up the interview where Bruce talks about it. I saw it on TikTok. That's so crazy. I've never even heard of that. I mean, I believe it. It's just crazy to think about. Also, imagine getting managed by your little brother. I guess in that context, managing is totally different. Why is my water always out? This thing, I feel like it doesn't hold as much water as it looks like it does. The thing looks big. I'm telling you. It must have like an inch thick of surrounding. And this is a little hole in the middle. It seems like a pretty even fight, by the way, so far. Like, I haven't seen anything too crazy from either side. Alex Volkov, though, he's definitely able to get more range on Cortez. So the other fighter's name is Cortez Acosta. And apparently he's ranked number 4 in heavyweight, which I haven't even seen this guy before, so that's kind of surprising. But Volkov's nasty. He's been around the belt a lot and around the top. Like, whoever wins this fight could be the next contender at heavyweight for sure. Oh. Meta AI. What is Meta AI gonna do for me, huh? Yeah, so Cortez is being very on the front foot, very gas heavy. He's putting it on him. I mean, not so much so where it's like overwhelming, but he's definitely doing the forward pressure. Um, and Volkov's just staying at range, throwing kicks when he can, jabs when he can. He's not really committing. He's not really putting his foot down a lot. But when he does, he typically lands pretty well. Nothing too crazy though. It's good low kicks. Trading low kicks. I think Cortez, though, I think those leg kicks are hurting Cortez a lot more. His leg looks a little bit more red. I could be full of shit, though. I don't know. They look red. This must be such a crazy feeling. Like, being one of these fighters and going through this. I remember the first wrestling match I ever had when I was a kid. It was one of the weirdest experiences ever. One of the weirdest experiences ever. Oh, Cortez lands nasty combo. That looked like a 4-piece. That was a 4-piece from Canes right there. Got box combo. I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, he's just chopping the wood. This guy must be a Russian lumberjack. Chop, chop, chop. I remember how Bruce and Michael's first second. Oh, actually, I already read that. No way. That was a pretty good round. It might be 1-1. I think we're going into the third. Oh, no, this is the second round. Well, you know what? Curtis might have won that first round. I think he did more damage. They're saying start with a 5. They're telling him the combo that he needs to use. Yeah, Curtis definitely won that first round. Volkov's got a lot of damage on him. Alexander will win? Really? You think so? I don't know, Giddy. I don't know. We should do predictions for these, huh? Mods. Can we do a prediction? Who's going to win, Volkov or Acosta? We'll do it for every fight. Hey, welcome in, Caveman. Happy Saturday. It's great to see you, bro. Well, see, Rainey, what you got to do is you got to join the watch party, and then you can see their name in there. You make it, you doof. Michael! We're having a mod revolt right now. You make it, you doof. You need to make your own predictions. Bro. I remember the time when Rainey used to be so excited to do, like, mod stuff. Now look at him. You can Google fight card. That's true. Yep. Don't make us pull out the pitchforks. Ha ha ha. You guys are gonna toss me, the pitchforks and the torches. I mean, Volkov's just chopping the wood though. I don't know. I think this Cortez guy, he can catch Volkov and hurt him bad. And Volkov already, he's got like a stature about him that seems like he's being very cautious, which I don't know. There's just like a certain energy aura that people have when they are fading and when they're scared or hurt by something. And I'm sensing that in Volkov right now. He doesn't look all there. But he's not doing anything like that's actually bad. But I don't know, something just in his energy. And so I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up getting caught with something. Although he just hit a nice combo. The guy's got a great technique. Very subtle feints, too. He's got good feints. Oh, maybe that kick hurt Cortez a little bit. Ooh, good low kick by Volkov. I mean, Volkov's winning this round so far, in my opinion. Even though I was saying, like, I could sense him getting hit with something. That's a good overhand right. Cortez pointing down, saying, come on. Let's go. He's saying, let's go right here, buddy. Let's not move back. Let's swing. Let's trade. Oh, wait. He lands one on Cortez. Cortez is wobbled. He eggs him on. Volkov's landing. They trade near the cage. Cortez might have faked that a little bit. He pulled him in. Volkov noticed that. It's a close round. You think his back tattoo gives him a buff? I would say it gives him plus aura, but I'm sensing negative aura. So right now he's got pretty neutral aura. It does make him look pretty tough, though. It's so ugly. I know, imagine making him love that. That'd be kind of wild. I guess you wouldn't see it, though, so. I guess for me, that's something I would think about because I'm a guy. So from a guy's perspective, it's pretty normal to see the back. But from a woman's perspective, it's not normal to see the back. If you think about it. She gets scared waking up to that? Yeah, if he's like rolled over. That's true, you wake up and you see that fucking giant face right there. Ooh. The funny thing is, too, is it looks like a Yakuza. That's what it looks like. Good low kick again. Trey low kicks. Volkov returns. I mean, you know, Kitty, you might be right. I don't know. That was I think Cortez won the first round, but I think Volkov might have won this round. Ooh, that jab. He got rocked by a jab. Doing. Ooh, good head kick too. Yeah, I mean, Volkov's landing. That was definitely his round. He's throwing more kicks in. Who? Volkov? He's hitting those good low kicks too. Yeah, his leg kicks are actually doing damage. Oh, I'm so excited for this game to come out. UFC 6. It's gonna be coming out on PC. We'll definitely be playing it for stream. I'm thinking about pre-ordering it. 7-day early access. That's pretty good. And then when it actually comes out, I'm just gonna fucking raw dog everybody. No condom, no lube, nothing. Know what I'm saying? So that's the third round. I think they're both 1-1, so they both need this round, which is best case scenario. I think 1-1's accurate, but it's true. Joe Rogan's pointing out something good. It could be true. Volkov could have had both. Is Waldo Cortez? Acosta got rocked, but recovered well and stayed aggressive. Great round for Cortez Acosta until he got hurt by Volkov. Tough round to score, but Volkov did more damage. 2018 Volkov. So some people are saying 1-1 or 2-0 Volkov. I think 1-1's more accurate, though. Because Volkov he got busted up that first round. Oh. It's a good, solid 1-2. Damn. So apparently there was some kind of eye poke, but then they're continuing the fight. That's kind of weird, I'm not going to lie. It seemed like the referee was frustrated by something, and I think it's because the fighters were going to kind of agree that's fine. Oh. Waldo's landing. Waldo's landing a good combo. Volkov landed a nice jab. Volkov's just sticking him with the jab. He backed him off with the jab pretty well. Oh, the good body kick, man. Volkov's doing good. But he's bleeding, man. He's got a busted nose. Yo, what's up, Dome Fans Official? Hello. Welcome, man. Hope you're doing well. It's great to see you. Happy Saturday. Right now we're watching some UFC. We're watching some UFC, what is this? 32 or something? Or UFC 332? Or is it 336? Let me check. I can't even tell. I literally can't even tell. Whatever, who cares? It's UFC something. What up, Jezza? Fun? Yeah, what have you been up to, Dome? 328? Oh, dang. Yeah, it's higher than I even thought. Yeah, I love the UFC. I can't wait to watch one of their fight cards in person. UFC's got pretty expensive fight tickets, though. I look at their fight tickets, and I'm like, man, even for, like, dog shit seats, you're paying way more than you should be. So they make a lot of money on their gates, for sure. Because, like, I'll go watch these boxing fights, and you can get seats for literally $20. Okay, granted, I did go to boxing fights that were held in football stadiums, so a little bit different, but still. You know what's funny, though? I actually think, no, I can't say that. I was going to say maybe there was probably more celebrities to the fight I went to in LA, but I don't think that's true. There's definitely a lot more notable celebrities at the Mike Tyson fight. But they were more sectioned off. Like, that was more of a VIP experience, if that makes sense. I was close to it, but I was close enough to see it, but I wasn't close to, I wasn't in it, you know? And obviously I met people that were celebrities, but at the LA one, though, everything's like ground level. So you're like, everyone was, I don't know, there was a lot of people that had like celebrity vibes, and then people were like, oh, picture, and like there would be circles around these people, and everybody's just taking pictures while they're walking by. I'm like, I don't even know who that person is. Just working a big project we were trying to get going. Nice, man. Well, I hope that project goes well. I feel like Mike did not do his best. Being there in person, it was one of those things where you kind of just, in person, genuinely, the vibe in the arena was everyone was cheering for Mike, even if you liked Jake. Even if you liked Jake, you were cheering for Mike. There was nobody in there that was really cheering for Jake, unless people were joking about it. I saw a couple people that would like make these funny costumes and be cheering on Jake, but everybody was cheering on Mike. But Jake was landing some of these punches early on, and Mike wasn't really landing anything, like nothing to celebrate over. And people kind of got to a point where we were just like, don't knock this motherfucker out. Like, don't. If you flatline Mike right now, like, this fucking place is gonna like, jump into the arena and hurt you, Like, well, not actually, but you know what I mean. Like, isn't he old, though? That fight was staged? I don't think that fight was staged. I don't think so. Nah. That was a legit fight. It was just, he was older. I, honestly, though, and this might be a hot take, but if anything, I sensed Jake holding back on the second half of the fight, which I'm glad he did. I was thinking that. I was thinking, man, like, I hope you hold back a little bit, because nobody wanted to see that. Nobody wanted to see Mike get knocked out. So, and I felt like he did, because there was definitely some stuff. He had a lot of energy. And he wasn't throwing his hardest shots. I feel like even if he is old, he could pop him. Oh, that's interesting. Well, the problem is that he's old, but he also had some health issues, and they had to cancel they were scheduled to fight for one time, and I think I was actually gonna fly out for that one too, but then it got canceled because Mike Tyson had some kind of stomach problem on a flight, and they literally had to do an emergency landing on everything just for Mike Tyson, and he was having like excruciating pain, and there was a chance he might not ever fight again, or like he would just be like done for, and then. Everything, he's worked on his health. A couple months go by, they get the fight signed again, and they planned it far enough out where I was like, oh, dude, I can get tickets for this thing way ahead in advance, cheap. And I was like, this is great, this is perfect, and it was great. It was honestly one of the best days of my life. Volkov won, which makes sense. That was a tough fight, though. That was a tough fight for Alexander. Of course, I remember when he was biting people's ears. That's crazy. Yeah, and he kept biting his glove. He's like, biting his glove and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think Mike Tyson got hit with a few shots that kind of made him be a little wary. So I think there were shots that he wanted to throw, but he couldn't throw because he didn't want to trade in certain moments. But I'm happy with it. I went there for the spectacle more so than to watch like this. Like, obviously it would have been like perfect if it was like a trade fest and people were getting knocked down and it was like mutual. That would have been sick. But I'm happy I got to participate in a spectacle, and there were so many people there where you're like you just there's certain energy. There's a certain energy, And so I was happy to be in that energy that night. My grandpa used to be a boxer. Oh, really, Dome? What was his name? Was he like a big time boxer, or just like he was a boxer? Told you would win. Yeah, you're right. You're right, kitty. You're not right about that one fight being staged, though. You're not right about that. I would have gone to the Jake and AJ fight too, but I don't think that worked out for me for some reason. Oh, it was because it was a short notice fight. It was too short notice for me to really jump on that. Oh god, not this guy. This Josh Hokit guy is a freak. Yeah, he wanted to buy the name Butch O'Hara. Lol, he was like in the minors, but my grandpa made him quit. But he was supposed to fight Izzard Charles in Cincinnati. Dang. Dang, dude. That's pretty cool. I always think it's pretty cool when people have like like history like that in their family. You know? Cuz it seems like such a far concept sometimes. Even though anyone could be that way. Like I used to be a wrestler. I used to practice jiu-jitsu, you know. I wouldn't mind experiencing like a actual boxing fight or MMA fight at some point in my life. If it made sense. If it made sense. Like I would never take something where I'm like, yeah, I'm obviously gonna get my ass kicked. You know what I mean? Like if I was gonna do something, I'd want to feel like no matter what, there's a pretty good chance I'm coming out on top. Like I'd have to be stupid. I'd have to be stupid to lose that shit. That's what I would do. Cause it's scary just even getting in there. I think people are stupid when they just jump into the hardest fights right away. Like you could totally freeze up under the lights not even knowing. I don't think that's how I am, but there's no need to when you jump into these hard fights. They put an extra amount of pressure on you on top of like pressure you're not even used to having. I remember when I did wrestling though. I dealt with it pretty well. I think that's where I developed some of my stress reduction habits though, because I remember when wrestling, um, the most stress you have is before a match, and I don't know, you just have a ton of stress, and you can't really think about anything else about other than the wrestling match, and you just want to feel like perfect. You want to feel like you have the most perfect lungs and perfect heart, and like you just want to be locked in. You don't want to be thinking about anything else. It's the worst when you go from like sitting down to be, oh wait, it's like my turn. Oh whoa, like I'm not ready to go right now. Like I don't know, you just get in this like warmed up, ready to go kind of mindset, and you're just thinking about that and that only. You're pacing back and forth. What are you gonna do? And this, and that. And it's a very intense feeling. It's a beautiful thing though, especially when you have adversity in it. Oh my god, that was one of the most beautiful experiences of my life when I was wrestling in this tournament. It was a takedown tournament, and I was supposed to be wrestling in the 170 weight class, and I weighed in just above the limit. So I think I was weighing like 172 or something, like, and the limit's like 171 or 171 and a half. So I was just above it, and the way the brackets were working out, they decided they couldn't fit me into that bracket, and since I was technically out of the bracket anyway, they put me in the 180 weight class. But get this, the brackets for the 190 weight class couldn't fit one other person, so they had to bump somebody down from the 190 weight class to the 180 weight class. And so I was all of a sudden wrestling in the 180 weight class, but I had to go against somebody 2 weight classes ahead of me. And this guy was like jacked. He was like jacked. He was from like a primo school when it came to wrestling. And I was kind of like, fuck. I didn't really think about it that deep though. I was pretty locked in, and we just went at it. We just went at it, and I have a lot of respect for it because we genuinely did not hold back. We genuinely did not hold back. We both wanted it so much, and I had to fight so much harder. I had to fight so much harder than this other guy to get it though. I had to really give it to him to win that. And so we ended up going for a certain amount of time, and we get to sudden death. So sudden death, by the end of the timer, you have the same amount of takedowns. We get to sudden death, and it's whoever gets the next takedown wins. Oh, and I take it. I got him to basically submit, like to basically get to the point where he couldn't really fight back. And boom, I won. And that was like the most like ecstatic feeling, walking away with a first place trophy after beating a guy who was 2 weight classes ahead of you, and like you had to work your ass off for it. It was the best feeling in the world. Yeah, my grandfather would win a lot, but if he fought someone was hurt, he would not punch them anymore, and they would disqualify him, lol. So he would only lose by disqualification. Oh, interesting. Hmm. So he was like a merciful fighter or something? I've heard about people doing that in like the Philippines. I think it's the Philippines. Oh, in Thailand. They do it mostly in Thailand, I think. I need to get some water, bro. Kitty, are you watching it in the Discord? Is that what's going on? Oh, yeah, you are. Who else is in here? Who's that? Who's the other person in here watching it with us? Who is that person? You see this guy that's also in the audience? I've never said to watch the final fight with friends. What? What? You're gonna leave me to go watch it with other people who aren't as cool as me? That's messed up. It's just random guy that's in the server. He's watching the fight with us. And he doesn't even have a role or anything. Oh, he just joined a couple of minutes ago too. That might be the new follower. W joining the Discord, by the way. If you're the new follower, what was your gamer cool 2016? W, man. His mom was a Mennonite. A Mennonite, and they tend to be pacifists. I don't know why he was a boxer to begin with. All that's kind of odd. Yeah, that is kind of interesting. Being a Mennonite and fighting. Oh, they're playing Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. I love that movie so much. That place has a special place in my heart. Okay, so this is one of the first title fights. There might only be 2 fights left. This is one of them though, and I think this guy's Japanese. I'm pretty sure. No, this guy's not Japanese. Is his opponent Japanese? I could have swore there was a Japanese guy fighting today, but that flag was not a Japanese flag. Ooh. Oh, wow. No, so it's not a Japanese guy, but this guy is a champion, and he beat Pantoja. Pantoja, he fell on his arm and broke it. That's so crazy how people will fall down, and they plant their arm very normally, with not even that crazy amount of force, and their arm just snaps. And it's like, what? To think that can happen to you? Because like I've fallen down, and I've put my arm down, and I never have a broken arm. Maybe my wrist hurts a little bit, maybe my hand's a little scraped up, but fucking like the middle of your arm just snapping off has never fucking happened to me. Yeah, so this guy, okay, so he's facing a guy who's Japanese, which is really cool. I love Japanese people. I get very inspired by them, but I do think there is a lot of mental health problems with Japanese people sometimes because they have such a strong work ethic that sometimes they work themselves out of their family even sometimes, I guess, you know? I don't know. They have very strict standards, and it's a very hard standard to live up to. But because of it, they're also one of the most productive nations in the world per capita. Like, compared to America, I'm pretty sure they are higher producers. I could be wrong. And what I mean by per capita, think it's like the size of California. And they're a whole country, and I think they have the second strongest military in the world. Or not second. Never mind. There is something about their military, though, that is second. I forget exactly what it is. But no, it's the second biggest economy, I think. Or, what is it, bro? They have something that's like the second to America, and it's like, wow, Japan is that small, yet they're second in that. Like, that's crazy. I have to look at it. It might be GDP or something. It's a very important number though. Because obviously, military-wise, you would have like China, Russia up there. Let's see here. Yeah, so Japan is the second largest economy by nominal GDP for a period before being surpassed by China in 2010. It was the second largest economy by nominal GDP behind the United States in recent historical context. Yeah. So they have the second highest GDP in the world. And they're a little fucking island. Like, but that says something about the people, and the culture that they got. So, looks like it's going to be a good fight. This Japanese fighter looks pretty nervous. Do you ever wonder what, like, Japanese people, like, how they perceive Americans? Like, how Americans look to Japanese people? Like, I have a hard time believing people can perceive everything equally, if that makes sense. Like, when you're from Japan, you're born in Japan, you've always lived with Japanese people, and you just have, like, a cultural understanding. And then you see these other people who have a lot of similarities in their own other culture. They look different. They speak different. They think different. Like, and then you create generalizations, per se. Like, I could sit here and I could say, look at Japan. They have great work ethic. They have great work ethic. Do you ever wonder, like, okay, from a Japanese perspective, though, what they think of the average American? Like, do they sit there and they're like, yeah, they got great work ethic? Or are they like, oh, these guys are fucking idiots? Like, genuinely, though. Because I know there's some people that say the idiot option, but I don't think they're actually serious about it. Or if they are, it's more from a place of, like, it's not from, it's like from a place of spite or not reality. And if it is from their personal experiences, it's because they're dealing with people, like, in gaming communities, not off of, like, actual logic. Because if you do look at, like, the stats about producers in the world, you're going to see that America is, like, number one, basically everything. So in ways, you got to put a lot of respect on that. You have to put respect on that naturally. That's why I put so much respect on Japan, because not only are they up on the charts, but they're just a tiny little island. But to be fair, you also look at some of their, like, their culture, and you're like, okay, well, one thing I think back to is, like, Logan Paul when he was doing his vlogs, and not even his forest incident, but, like, if you watch his vlogs leading up to the forest incident, he was doing these crazy things, just running around Japan. Everyone looks at him like he's a fucking wild man. You know what I mean? So, like, do they see Logan Paul and they're like, oh, that's an American, like. If so, that's fucked up. This guy is taking the longest walkout I've ever seen in UFC. I don't know why he's taking such a long walkout. That was genuinely one of the longest walkouts I've ever seen in my life. This guy looks so familiar. So this other guy is Joshua Van, and he's from Hakka. Hopefully I'm not saying that wrong. Myanmar. Interesting. That place is definitely not known for fighting, but Buddy's a champion. Myanmar? So this is for the flyweight championship. Apparently this guy's 9-1. Oh, I wish I saw how old he was. Did you guys see how old he was? Oh my god, earlier I was watching it right before I started stream, and Bobby Green was walking out, and he was taking off his shoes, and he accidentally kicked his shoes at one of the people just standing there. And they kind of just had this funny reaction or interaction where he was like, "Oh, my bad, bro." And then he kicked off the one shoe, hit the guy, and then instead of taking off the other shoe, when he was taking off his pants, he took off his pants with the one shoe off. I don't know, it's kind of weird. This guy fought 2 times in 1 month. So in 2025, this guy fought like June 7th and like June 28th or something. That's crazy. Those are 2 huge cards too. Oh my god. Wait a second. Hold on. Question for chat. Do women, hold on. Who gets more back tattoos in general, men or women? And who gets more front tattoos, like chest and belly tattoos, men or women? What would you guys say? I'm coming up with a theory right now. I know if I ask hand, I know which one will win that. I think girls get more hand tattoos, for sure. Or forearm tattoos. I feel like girls also get more thigh tattoos than guys do. Definitely butt tattoos. That's for sure. What about on their calf? I feel like I don't know. That one's probably pretty equal. Do people even get tattoos on their feet, really? Probably not, right? I've never seen one. Never heard of somebody getting a tattoo on their foot. This is gonna be a good fight. This guy is 125 pounds and he's 5'7". 5'7", 125 pounds. That's all. I mean, that's not much weight for 5'7". That's very lean, very very lean. If I was 5'7", I'd probably still be like 155 pounds. I would say 155. Probably. I don't know. About 180. I'm like 182-ish right now. No, I'm about 184 right now. Probably 185, actually. Goddamn, Illy. What are you doing? Bro, Illy's throwing that back in chat right now. What's up, Illy? How you doing? Also, what are you trying to say? Ghost salt? Is that because I don't like Faz? Doing good? That's good. Did you have a good Saturday? I don't have your emotes. Rest in peace. I need to I need to customize my emotes to be a lot of just me having like stupid fucking reactions. Yo, hey, what's up, Mochi? Welcome in. Happy Saturday. About time, Mochi. What'd you get for your mother, Illy? No worries, Mochi. I'll send you a pic later or FaceTime you when I make it. Depends on when I finish it. Yeah, no worries, Illy. Feel free to do it, fam. Are you working on it tonight? Okay, fight started. By the way, anybody who wants to watch the fight, I believe in Discord, there is definitely a way to do that. Okay, and Tara goes for a shot, and he might get the takedown. He gets the takedown. He's got side control, and now he's got top control. This is very technical, very very technical. Very patient. He's not overly aggressive. He's just doing what he needs to do. Yeah, he's not even doing damage right now. He's just controlling. Neither of them doing any damage, but he's got total top control. Looks like he's looking for a submission of some kind, or he's working towards a submission because he's not looking for ground and pound. It seems like. Yes, I was the only one in my family who remembered. So I had to cover all bases. Really? Everyone in your family has a hard time remembering Mother's Day? Are you a lonely child, Illy? I forget. I think you are, right? A lonely child, an only child. Same difference, right? So I had to cover all bases. I was just watching you watching UFC. Essentially, it's a watch party. So the idea is that people will be watching it on their own while I'm watching it, and it's like we're hanging out, you know, talking about the fight. So Japanese guy's got side control right now. Looks like he's going for some kind of guillotine. Reminds me of a Russian choke I used to do. That's a good. I mean, he's got a guillotine on him right now, but he can breathe. It's not tight. He's trying to break the guillotine right now. The guillotine's not tight. Gets out of it. They're up. They're trading. Now they're back in standing. Ilya, when do you think you're going to finish it? Tyra. That's a cool name, Tyra. Mmm. Hmm. Oh, and Tyra has got another takedown. It's 2 takedowns. 2 successful takedowns. Very good at wrapping up the feet. This reminds me of old school Khabib right here. Old school Khabib right here. Because he waited for him to get to the fence, took him down, and wrapped up his legs right away. I mean, it's classic Khabib technique. But he's lost the legs already. Van is cool, calm, and collected, though. He's not worried. He's really just control. He's really just getting control time. He's not really advancing position or anything. I mean, he is slowly, but like in a very passive and non-aggressive way. They're both being kind of passive, honestly. I always think when they're tied up and they start kicking each other in the shins and stuff, it's so funny. And Tyra gets another takedown. It's 3 for 3 on takedowns right now. And he's got top mount, and he looks like he's actually going for ground and pound now. Or maybe it looks like he's trying to go for ground and pound, but the other guy is doing a good job at defending. Yeah, he's even. Oh, tried to land an elbow. I think he missed. He's trying to go for a ground and pound. Tyra definitely won this round, though. He's definitely trying to just get on the scoreboard. Lands an elbow. I think Tyra wins that round for sure. It looks like the champion's corner is pretty happy with everything. They're saying that's all he has right there, so you don't have to worry about anything else. Which he could be. They could be right about that a little bit, but if it's continuous, it'll wear him down over time, and then the submissions and the ground and pound will become a lot more serious. Um, I would imagine both corners are pretty happy because the other corner is like, dude, just keep taking down. You're gonna keep winning. You're doing great. Yeah, they're telling him to keep doing takedowns. So apparently we're celebrating my sister's B-Day and Mother's Day together tomorrow per her request, so I won't be able to do fellowship because I'll be up early and busy all day cooking and staying with my mom. No worries, Mochi. No worries. Sounds good. Maybe we could do it, well, Monday probably won't work, so maybe Tuesday. I don't know. Yeah, does Tuesday work for you? So he hit 4 takedowns of 5 apparently. That's still really good. People are saying 10-9 Tyra on Twitter. I should be free any other time of the week in the afternoon, so just let me know what works. Okay. No worries. Tyra's kind of still controlling. It's a very interesting fight style though, because it's not super crazy like punching or kicks or things like that. It's just it's very technical, very simple. Lefts or not lefts, but straights and overhands, jabs. I mean, jabs and straights. Not really so many overhands or anything. Van is landing a little bit more now. Van's having more success on top. Oh, the champ is landing pretty good right now. Tyra hasn't felt this yet. Van's doing great. Van's definitely doing a lot more damage right now. He's actually touching up Tyra. But Tyra's not out of it. And Tyra goes for a takedown, and he gets it. He's in top control immediately. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Well, I guess I keep calling it top control, but really it's a full mount. I swear, sometimes when people are holding these positions, they look they got little butt pose. Their butt and their like back sticks out in a weird way, and that's kind of funny. It's goofy for sure. What's up, Alex Fiskar? Hello, hello, welcome in. Discord aware? Yeah, Discord. Just do exclamation mark Discord, Atlas. There you go. They're saying that Van's landed more ground strikes. I haven't seen anything significant. It looks like Tyra might be trying to go for a submission attempt. Darce. What are they doing with the cameras right now? Okay. And they're back on their feet. So this is where Van accept. Oh, Van, it's a nasty knockdown. That might be at the end of the fight. Huge knockdown from Tyra's down. Doesn't end the fight. Does not end the fight. Does not end the fight. They're on the ground now, hitting ground and pound. That might be a 10-8 round. Might be a 10-8 round. That was huge. That was one of those things where it was like stiff to boom. Like it was like he didn't see it coming, and he put all his weight into that punch too. That was a pretty bad knockdown. That could definitely be a 10-8. They almost ended that fight for sure. Like, there are some refs that would have jumped right over him immediately. Like, there's a world where that fight got ended right there. He's lucky it's not ended. His eyes is very bruised. His whole face looks pretty bruised and swollen. I've never seen people's face swell up like that. Why did Van... Oh, right on the chin perfectly, too. Oh, my goodness. I didn't really hesitate. I mean... He's lucky that judge didn't call it. If he didn't pull guard right away, if he didn't have that instinct to pull guard and he laid his legs more flat, fight would have been called immediately. But just because he pulled guard immediately, that saved him from getting the fight called. Van's putting on him right away. He's looking for a takedown. Fails the takedown. He's got a lot less confidence. His kicks are slower. Oh, another great combo landing on Tyra. Joe is saying he should go back to the leg kicks. Oh, nasty combo lands again. This Van guy is really good on his feet. And he blocked another shot. Tyra's not getting the shots like he was at the beginning. Oh, Van overhand right. Nasty. Down the pipe. Actually, that might have been a straight, but... Oh, popped him with a jab. Mouthpiece nearly came out. Oh, dude. It's a matter of time before this Tyra gets knocked out. I'm not going to lie. If he keeps getting pieced up like that, he's going to get knocked out. Was that Oh, my God. Did he land a knee? He landed a knee on Tyra when he was going for a takedown. Looks like they're about to call the fight, potentially. Tyra's still in it, though. The ref's really looking at it, though. Ref might jump in if something big lands. Tyra's bloodied up pretty bad. And Van's just keeping the pressure, too. Just keeping the pressure. Oh, lead uppercut. Pretty nasty. He got a stiff jab. Oh, my God. He got knocked down by a jab? Whoa. This referee has not jumped in a few times. This referee is not... This referee is letting this guy get beat up. This referee is letting this guy get beat up. I mean, he's defending himself, so I don't necessarily disagree with it. He's got him in a rear naked choke. I don't think it's tight, though. I think he can still breathe on that. I don't think that's going to work. That submission's not going to work. He's still got him on his back. Still going for a rear naked. Tyra is still defending it. Still defending it. Going for a rear naked. Oh, I think he might have it now. That's under the neck. No, he thought he just dropped it. It looked like he might have tapped, but then he dropped it. I don't know. It was kind of weird. Now they're on their feet again. Van is just putting it on him. Tyra is getting smashed right now. If Tyra can come back and win this fight, that would be an amazing... It would be a miracle, honestly. Like, this is crazy. The amount of heart this guy is showing, wow. And his face is like a baboon's butt, you know? He's still in it. He's still fighting. Oh, feints the shot. And that was a large feint, too. That was a big reaction from Van. I think you fake the shot. Shovel hook. Boom. Ooh. Tyra's got a shot, and he might actually get a takedown right now. And Tyra gets a takedown. Tyra still gets a takedown after getting beat down the entire round. Albeit very short takedown. Very short control time, but still. And he's going for another one. And he gets that takedown, too. And he's actually got good control, too. Oh, that's hilarious. Lands a knee. He's not getting much control time, though, out of it. And he ends the round. He ends the round still trading and punching. Wow. Wow. This is a good fight. Oh, man. Doing. Oh, it was an illegal knee. Oh, it was an illegal knee. Oh. Oh, so the knee that was landed on Tyra was illegal, but the ref didn't catch it. Oh, wow. Wow. I understand your title. Since when are you a pro sport analyst? Bro, here's the thing. I'm literally the number one Spidey, number one Panther, number one Cloak and Dagger, number one Rocket. I'm not number one in anything I do, okay? I start doing a watch party, I'm a pro sports analyst right away. That's how it works. That's how it works. What is pro anyway? What is pro anyway? You get paid to do it. I'm pretty sure Hannah paid for her sub today. She announced something sub-wise today. That means, baby, I'm getting paid to do it. Number one, breaking laptops while pooping. Oh, God. That was a $200 mistake right there. Actually, it was like a $300, actually more of a $300 to $400 drop right there. Oh, my God. The lead uppercuts are so nasty. Tyra still goes for a takedown, though. Will he get it? He's been pretty successful with them so far, and he gets it. He's got a very good technique on these takedowns. And he's in his guard, though. I'm canceling my sub. I didn't condone this. Ha ha ha. Don't lie. You like when I actually respond in the chat. Tyra's still in this fight? I agree. Two on Van. He's only getting better as the fight goes on, and his takedown defense was elite. How on earth was Tetsuro Tyra worked his way back into this fight? Dude's toughness is otherworldly. It is true. It is amazing how tough this guy is. And he's still fighting. He's getting the control time for this round. He's winning the fourth round right now at this point. But he just got beat up the last two rounds. He's beating him up with his chest. He's going, The commentators are saying Josh is more tired. I'm not sure how true that is. I mean, they're probably more of a professional analyst than I am, so maybe I'll concede that to them. No way. No way Josh will give up his back right there. Okay, so he didn't give up his back. Looks like he's got top mount. Or full mount. Yep. Thing is, though, even if you're Tyra. Oh, triangle. Nasty submission. He might have it. He might have it. He might have it. He does. It slips. He slips. He almost had the triangle, though. He almost had the triangle. That's crazy. Dude, if Tyra got the triangle right there, I would have actually been so hyped. That would have been one of the coolest wins ever. Oh, Tyra lands a good jab. Oh, and he gets pieced up a little bit. Hey, Van's starting to land a little bit. Tyler, don't be taunting. I don't want to see you be taunting and getting knocked out, bro. You're not in a place to be taunting. Look at this. It's just crazy how much Tyro's face is like swollen up. I mean, his entire face is swollen up. Kind of reminds me of like when women fight. When I watch women fight, their face swells up so much. Like their face literally looks deformed. Tyro goes for a shot. Doesn't get the takedown, but he still hasn't completed yet. He might be transitioning into a double leg. He went into the shot with a single leg. Looks like he's still on the single leg. There's only 28 seconds of the fight, and Tyra had so much more control time. Oh, Van gets a nice hook on the exit. Tyra usually likes to put a little nice finish off on the end of the round, but I don't think he wanted to get popped. I think Tyra won that round. I think Tyra, I'll say this, though. I think that one round was a 10-8. Easy 10-8. So even if he wins this next round, it could be a draw. I still think if he wins this next round, it's probably a draw. This is a good fight, though. This is a banger fight. Okay, final round just started. Tyra lands a jab right away. Did a spinning kick. Spinning low kick. Wasn't that good. Straight right from Van. Lands pretty good. I still feel like Van's doing better on the feet, though. This is like a sweeping low kick, but kind of misses. Oh, Tyra's really looking for those takedowns. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, nice takedown defense, though, by Van. But not done. Not done. Wow. Wow. Van's doing really good. Championship rounds and championship mentality is definitely showing. I mean, in my opinion, this is Van's fight to win. It's also his fight to lose, though. Another great takedown defense. Yeah. Hey, he's showing you what it means to be champion right here. Oh, great hook. They might end this fight. He calls a fight. I will say the ref must have got some slack for not calling the fight early or something, because there was a knockdown that was way worse before. Way worse. And he just kind of dropped them, and the second his knee touched, the ref was like, nah. So Joe Rogan and the commentators are saying it was a good stoppage. I will say though, I think it was not as allowing as the before. So they're about to replay it though, so we'll see. Left hook to the temple, jab to the forehead, kick to the body, uppercut. Well, overhand right. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really agree with that stoppage all that much. The commentators are saying good stoppage, but I'm gonna be honest. There was a point earlier in the fight where they could have stopped it way sooner, and not only that, but that it would have led into a ground game right there. I don't know. Oh, turning the bag. Did he turn his back? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they were saying if you're Tyra's team, you probably, you were definitely looking for a few more seconds. I agree. I would have been pretty upset if they stopped that on me right there. Because, like, you worked so hard to get to that point. You get a little bit of heat, sure. You're in a fight. You're going to get some heat. But his knee barely just touched, and it was stopped. Like, he wasn't getting ground and pound and not defending himself. Like, he was still defending himself. I don't know. I just didn't think it was very consistent. It could have been a lot more consistent. I like what they do with all the retired fighters too. I noticed that with a lot of retired fighters, especially the popular retired fighters, they bring them back for like commentary positions or advertisements or something. Like Dustin Poirier, he works at a certain position for the UFC now. Daniel Cormier, he's a commentator now. Not all of them, but dude, Jurgens is jacked. I also don't understand how people have hair all the way up their hand like that. How do you? Oh, W, yes. Hey, preach. Preach, Joshua. I like this guy. Yeah. Commendable spirit. Boing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those body shots were really good. Doing. Boing, boing. I mean, he was landing consistent punch after punch after punch. You know what? Well, you know the champion mindset that I like? You're not a champion when you win the belt. You're a champion when you defend it. I genuinely believe that. I think the next fight's the main event. I think the next fight's the main event. All right, let me pull up something on Twitter for you guys to look at while I go fill up my water. Do I not have? Oh.
Mabov could have been fighting for the middleweight title tonight. He is a most interested observer in our main event. Also in the building tonight, light heavyweight contender, repping Santos
Let's
Studio,
see here.
Roundtree Jr. Need I say more?
Yeah, I'll leave this on. I'll leave this on while I go get some water real quick. There you go. This was the fight we were just watching right there.
So UFC Freedom 250 coming up Sunday, June 14th. Most talked about event in MMA history, the Spanish superstar Ilia Topuria facing the future Hall of Famer Justin Gaethje. Also the interim heavyweight title, Alex Pereira, Cyril Gane. Entire card on Paramount Plus. All right, here's a look at tonight's boosted same game parlay brought to you by Bet365, the official sports betting partner of UFC. So you combine these three legs, and Bet365 has boosted the odds from plus 460 to plus 650. You need Khamzat Chimaev to win by submission. You need Sean Strickland to land at least 25 strikes in round one, and you need the fight to be decided in under 2.5 rounds. Best of luck in the sportsbook tonight.
Where I come from, a magic sword can make a man as mighty as a god. Wow. Skeletor destroyed our world.
Bring me that sword.
I mean to be a god.
This is your chance to protect them.
I have the power!
Masters of the Universe, only in theaters June 5th.
Yes, coming up next, the fight that has captivated the attention of the entire sports world, the undefeated Chechen warrior, Khamzat Chimaev, as dominant a fighter as there is in the game. Doesn't feel like any sort of game when you're fighting him. He brings a wrestling ferocity that overwhelms beyond comprehension. And tonight, defending his title against a real threat, Sean Strickland has conquered any number of different stylists en route to becoming a borderline future Hall of Famer. But tonight would represent the biggest win of his career, to be the first to solve his rival Chimaev while becoming a two-time middleweight champion. Wish John Malkovich was here to say it. Lock the door behind them. Main event coming up next.
Nothing stops Ram. That means we deliver knockouts. Boom.
Welcome to the jungle.
We don't just ride the bull.
We are the bull.
We're light duty, heavy duty, Hemi V8s, Hurricanes and Hellcats. And we're backing them with America's best powertrain limited warranty. We're UFC fighting, donut making, NASCAR winning Ram. We're never gonna be something we're not, because nothing stops Ram.
What a night it has been here at UFC 328, Chimaev versus Strickland live from a sold-out Prudential Center. What a live event it has been. A lot of smiles on the faces of these fight fans, and I'd imagine fight fans around the world after one of the greatest flyweight championship fights we have ever seen. But now live from the Rock in Newark, New Jersey, it is time for the main event for UFC 328, Chimaev versus Strickland, presented by Total Wireless, the official wireless provider of UFC. There is only one Khamzat Chimaev. He has lived up to all the hype in rising to status as undisputed UFC middleweight champion, and the stage could not be bigger as he tries to pass his latest test in the first defense of his world title.
Okay.
Since I started MMA, I always felt like
I got a biscuit
I know
from KFC
who I am,
and our mac and cheese, baby.
and I know what I
And
can
I'm
do.
pretty excited.
This guy's a monster.
Pretty excited.
Force unlike anything the fight game has ever seen.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy though, huh?
The win for Khamzat. He is a
Pretty crazy knockdown. But see, they didn't even stop it. They didn't even stop it after his knockdown.
Pressure.
That would have been a worthy point to stop it. But he didn't stop it. Look at him. Like,
Still undefeated,
But when he did stop the fight, it was nowhere near as bad as that. So kind of interesting.
People is confidence before they see me. In real life, it's different.
Oh, what a shot by Chimaev.
Hamza is just so smothering.
Absolutely incredible to watch the challenger handle the champ in this manner.
I mean, he's just getting mauled.
Total domination, bell to bell.
Except I'm gonna be a champ long time ago, so it's no surprise.
Hamza Chimaev has done it.
If you feel you're the best, you're gonna beat everyone.
There is no lower.
He throws in his
Well, took a knee.
That threat is there now from
Wait, took a
Dubois.
knee.
He's not being so gutsy. He throws in his now because
And see a knee.
that threat is there now from Dubois. He's not being so gutsy.
And see a knee.
You know what you're gonna get, but can you deal with it? Sean Strickland has everything to work his way back to a title.
Well, you know, there's a price to certain things. The viral Japanese iceberg style of iced coffee from Sumibi Ice and Coffee. Oh, that looks pretty good. That looks really good, actually.
I like a piece of that little chest. Give me that title shot.
You want to see the last American in the sport going that guy up, and that's what's going to happen.
He didn't like to train with me because I beat him up every day. So I meet him every day. He talks a lot. And
Naked tenders.
He has to answer for that. It's bad for him.
Whoa.
Because I has to smash him.
That is a huge fire. That is some nasty smoke, too. That is smoke that'll kill you.
If not, we'll make him.
There's the tap. No one, no. Say something.
Nothing he does I haven't seen. If we do wrestle, I'm just going to get back up.
Sean's not easy to take down, and he's harder to hold down.
You're going to see him get frustrated, throw big punches, trying to hit me, and I'm just going to tag him at will.
Wait, Scooby-Doo is in
He's gonna fall
Daredevil?
down, I'm going to keep hitting him. It's going to be a 4th, 5th round TKO.
I'm sorry, did I miss something?
Ground and pound finish.
Strickland said, I want to turn him into a punching bag, and that's exactly
The
what he
boys.
did.
You're
Okay.
not gonna
I mean,
beat
that's
me. I'm
like
gonna beat you up.
AI slop,
We
right?
have only one thing. Just hope. That's it.
You think you're tough, man. We'll see who handles deep water better. You're going to drown.
Ah, this is the Mogger guy. Hold on.
UFC, that's it. And so second thing, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I go with. So dude, what do I fucking know about the UFC? That's it. And
So,
so
he's
second
just
thing,
picking out his ass. He doesn't even care. Wow. That's crazy. What? That is so cool. That is amazing. Okay. Hold on. I need to fight time. Yeah, Sean Strickland is walking out right now. Wait, they have a kids version of the song. That's crazy. Sean Strickland looks pretty locked in. He looks pretty locked in, if I have to do say so myself.
California native Sean Strickland, and you saw what he could do with a year off against Anthony Fluffy Hernandez earlier this year in February. Turned in one of his best performances. It has been 77 days since that fight, and tonight he will try to regain the middleweight
Well, he got no damage in that fight.
One thing I don't like about this water bottle is it's got like a straw attached to it. It's probably for the better so you can clean it up on that, but
It's a quick turnaround, but I think it's a perfect turnaround.
and sometimes when you screw it back on, the straw kind of comes loose, so you have a full thing of water, but then you can't drink out of the straw portion because it's like kind of slightly
He's a
detached.
five-star general when it comes to mental warfare. He loves it. He loves the emotion, all the chaos, because he can stay calm during all that. He's not going to get overworked. And if Hamzat hits the gas early and tries to take
Sean's
him
got
out
a very
but
focused
can't,
energy.
it is his best
He doesn't have a
path to
very
victory.
chaotic energy.
Sean is so durable. He's so
I would say it's very
difficult to hit.
focused,
He's
very locked
difficult
in.
to hold down. He's got very underrated grappling, excellent takedown defense. I can't wait for this.
This is going to be a
I mean,
fantastic fight.
I can't tell if he's a little fearful or not. He does look a little like it's stoic,
The bad blood.
but he does look a little nervous or something. Like, I don't know. I could be wrong. I could very well be wrong. Something looks different about him though. He looks like leaner
Back in 30 with our main event.
than he usually is.
That swordfish won me the tournament.
I once had an 8-leg parlay. An octopus, if you will. It came down to a game in Indiana. I heard the team's plane got in super late the night before, so I figured I'd use my Bet365 sign-up bonus to hammer the under.
Did you win?
Well, let's just say the next round of omelets is on me, fellas!
New customers bet $10, get $200 in bonus bets.
Dude, I'm such a fat fucking chud. It's gonna be a good fight. I wish I could have started stream earlier when I wanted to. This is gonna be a more normal thing, by the way. This is gonna be a much more normal thing on the Saturdays. Oh, they got a cool like custom walkout for Chimaev. He's got like wolf sounds, like wolves howling, and then some music playing. He's got like an orange themed walkout, which is actually pretty cool. I feel like I haven't seen many of those, honestly. Oh, that's funny. I've heard this music a lot before. This reminds me of like Andrew Tate's theme song. You guys ever heard Andrew Tate's theme song? I think Kamzat's got like his own theme song. By the way, this is KFC mac and cheese right here. For everybody who loves KFC mac and cheese, you're fucking welcome. It's all mine. You don't get any. All right, come shot Chimaev. He's walking out. He's coming out. Get it? He's coming out. Now this guy always has crazy energy. And he's bum rushing the ring.
Well, he is intensity personified, and Khamzat Chimaev, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Joe, has got that look in his eye tonight. 15-0.
I mean, I'm gonna say two things. One of two things. I think this fight is going one of two ways. It's going Khamzat early, stoppage, submission probably, or right, Sean stoppage late, or potentially Sean decision. I think decision goes 50-50, but I think Khamzat, if stoppage, Khamzat gets early, Sean gets late. That's what I think.
Has been beyond impressive.
The amount of security in the octagon is crazy right now.
I don't look at all
the
this.
amount of people to make sure that these two men don't get close to each other before the fight starts is like.
It's funny, they keep talking about the amount of security in the ring right now, and they make it sound like it's for those two men. I don't think it's just for those two guys though. I think it's to prevent a bigger brawl, if a bigger brawl would happen.
You gotta be ready right now if you want a chance against Chimaev. Now, while he is a tremendous
Like
grappler
between the teams or something.
and wrestler, he can strike if he needs to. I heard Khalil Roundtree say this guy was 220-something pounds, trying to go to 205. Now he's back defending his middleweight championship with his eyes on his first defense and adding to what's already been a big legacy for Boris Khamzat Chimaev.
I mean, would you look at all the men in black and blue creating separation between the champion Khamzat Chimaev and the challenger Sean Strickland?
Wow.
You talk about friction and heat elevating championship fights. And for a lot of
the straw
people,
came
not since Khabib
undone.
Nurmagomedov and Conor McGregor in 2018 have we had this type of animosity before.
But the straw is just so
This
convenient.
is that and maybe a little more. It's very close. But, you know, look how calm Sean is through all this. This is one of the things, like, the guy is able to maintain, in all that chaos, maintain composure. And then I think that's a giant factor in this fight. If it should
They do
get
have
out
a
of
lot
the
of
first
security
round.
in the ring right now.
Like, look at him.
They have a
Stoic,
crazy amount of
calm,
security.
relaxed,
There's like 20
ready
or
for
30
war.
people in that
But how does
freaking
Chimaev handle
arena.
his emotions? I mean, this is, I'm so nervous.
Ladies and
This may be a good fight.
the tale to tape
This is going to be a good fight. So apparently Khamzat is 6'2", and Sean Strickland is 6'1". Khamzat's got a 75-inch reach, and Sean Strickland's got a 76-inch reach. Apparently Sean Strickland's 35, so he's probably towards the tail end of his career.
This is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the New Jersey State Athletic Control Board, Commissioner Larry Hazard. Our three judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Eric Cohen, Sally Amato, and Sue Sanadad. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean,
This
your
championship
boy.
bout is brought to you by
It's your
Superstore,
boy.
your corner
Herb
team
Deanie.
for business insurance.
Herb Deanie
the
Beanie.
official small and medium business insurance partner of UFC. And by Masters of the Universe. Witness how he became He-Man. Masters of the Universe, only in theaters June 5th.
You know what I need to do? I need to like start tweeting while I'm doing this. I can share my screen of just like shit posting.
And UFC fans
A shit posting
around the
in between
world.
fights.
This
I guess I was
is
kind of
the
doing that a little bit.
moment
I just wasn't
you've
posting anything, huh?
all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 30 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Corona, California, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion and the number 3 ranked middleweight UFC contender in the world, the
Interesting.
challenger, Sean Strickland. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, an undefeated mixed martial artist.
They're
Only a
holding them back.
perfect Professional record, 15 wins, no losses.
Okay, I'm gonna sit here and say this right now though. Khamzat and Usman, they deserve a 5-round fight. Whoever booked Khamzat and Usman as a 3-round fight, that was fucked up. That was fucked up. That fight should have never happened at 3 rounds. I don't care how much of a savage either one of them are. And if they are that much of a savage, and when I say that, you know, because I think there was some early notice on that fight, but you can't just waste a fight like that on 3 rounds. You know what I mean? You gotta give it the full 5 round, because Usman's a champion, and he brings people into the deep waters. He will lose 2 of the first 3 rounds if it means winning the last 2 rounds.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Grounded opponent, anything but feet supporting weight. No downward elbow. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions.
This is going to be a good fight.
Touch gloves. Now let's do it.
Well, to the surprise of many, they touch gloves not once.
They're touching
but
gloves.
twice.
Yeah, they touch gloves twice. So they're not being totally crazy in the ring.
Now they get to actually fight. Oh,
Fight's about to start.
Here we go.
Look at this.
These guys are so excited they can't stop smiling.
Kamzat's doing his creepy fucking crouching thing while staring at you.
One of the biggest, baddest title fights in recent UFC history.
And their
is
fight's
underway.
on, and they touch gloves again.
Sean Strickland in white, Khamzat Chimaev is in the blue trimmed with gold.
Kamzat's done all of the aggression so far. I would say Sean's even on the back foot. Takedown already. Kamzat's got him taken down.
You knew that was going to happen. It needed to be harder for Strickland.
Strickland does seem a little bit more passive in this fight, for sure.
Chimaev did a real good job.
He was very
pressing him.
cautious opening up, and
Hit him with the
Kamzat
double leg, got the
took advantage of
takedown.
that. I was going to say Chimaev. It's easier for me to say.
Strickland said he learned in the Kamaru Usman fight back in 2017. Jiu-jitsu
I
doesn't
mean,
work in
Kamzat's
these
good.
situations.
He's
You
got
gotta get
complete
up.
control right now. He's got an inside leg hook. Hey, Strickland gets it out of there, though. He's against the...
elbow inside. Not allowed
Kamzat's
to
really
get
trying to
up.
get him away from the fence. But he's doing good staying near the fence. Kamzat's trying to advance to his back. He's kind of got his back.
Chimaev does a real good job of taking you
Oh,
forward.
and he's
back.
got both leg hooks in on the back.
He's got his back.
About
Strickland was
350
expecting that
left
the
in the
first
fight.
2 rounds could go this way.
He's got a long time to be on the ground for.
Strickland's urgency.
But,
to
you know,
get
one
back up
scramble and
allowed
everything changes, so.
Chimaev to find the better position.
Strickland
even
doesn't typically
already.
get held down.
This is more action than happened in the Duplessis
Strickland's
fight.
one of those just get up guys. And
Strickland's
he's
got
doing
his
exactly
speed,
that right now.
Fighting hands. and
But he's not up
building.
yet.
Chimaev's got to get the weight going forward.
Chimaev is just he's really good weight placement.
Strickland, this is all a part of the plan. Take him into deep water. Survive the early onslaught.
Goes for another double leg hook, still on the back.
The hooks in.
So he's got the
This is
double
not
leg
good.
hooks in again.
Strickland's got to attack that choke hand.
It looks like he was going for a rear naked, but Strickland
Yes, he is.
defended
No
them
one
very
has
good.
attempted a submission on Strickland in his UFC career thus far.
There's not been any notable submission attempt so far,
In
though.
part because they haven't been able to get to a position to do so.
Just control.
Strickland's hand fighting, keeping his hands.
No crazy
on
ground
those
pound
short
either
arms.
by either person. Still got the double leg hooks.
So far, Strickland seems content.
Sean's
with his
doing a
defense.
great job defending himself on the ground. There's been nothing notable. Offensively.
Strickland defending right in front of his corner.
Okay, and Sean scrambles out, but again, Kamzat's got his back once again. And looks like he's gonna go. He's already sticking one leg hook in. He's gonna try and get the other leg hook in. And he gets the leg hook out. Okay, that's good.
Tries to beat you there.
It's like classic wrestling right here. Only you can knee in this. It's actually funny how strategic it is to keep 3 down, 3 of your limbs down, because you can't get kneed. It's illegal to knee in that position.
Chimaev is doing a real good job of not letting him get to the octagon side. Every time he starts to go there, he pulls that weight back towards him.
Oh, Chimaev has got his back. Goes for a leg hook. I think he gets both legs in. He's got a double leg hook again. They're scrambling. Got one leg hook still.
He's got him mounted here.
Oh.
Throwing hands.
He's got a full mount. Somewhat full mount. Now it's a full mount. Complete full mount. Oh, wait.
Trying to use a deep half.
Okay, now he's back on the back.
Such a good job of flowing.
I mean, he's just smothering Sean, but Sean's doing a great job defending. There hasn't been anything. Oh, Kamzat picks him up, slams him down. Double hooks again on the back. Looks like he might be trying to go for a choke now. No, he's not doing anything. Strickland's very calm. He's very good at staying calm and defending.
His hands from even getting close. to choking you.
Khamzat's actually bleeding right
Blood
now.
on the nose of Khamzat Chimaev. Perhaps from slamming Sean back down to the mat.
Chimaev has over 4 minutes of control time. 4 minutes. Goes for a rear naked attempt.
Oh, he's got his neck. He's got his neck.
No, that's not in.
Long as Strickland keeps fighting that hand, he should be okay.
Yeah, that choke's not deep.
Chimaev will choke. He will crank.
Switches to the other side.
That's not deep either.
Strickland's defending.
Strickland's been putting his chin under both the rear
Strickland's doing
naked
a
so
good
far.
job of just staying
He tried from both
patient
sides though.
when he's in these submission positions.
So Chimaev definitely walks away that round just off of control time, but
Dominant start for the champ, as we've come to expect.
like I said, I think if Chimaev is gonna win it, it's gonna win it early. He's gonna dominate early. When he gets into those later rounds, though, I think Chimaev isn't gonna have as many takedowns. Kind of like the fight we watched earlier with the Japanese guy. His takedowns aren't working as much later on in the fight. But earlier on in the fight, they were.
Only geography. Why are we backing up to the cage? That's when he's going to shoot. Okay? So start timing your midline feints, aim stuff at his chest. Okay? Hey, this is the best he had. Okay? This is exactly
The coach is
right
telling Sean Strickland to stay away from the cage because that's how he's getting his takedowns. So stay away from the cage, keep it in the center.
Move around, all right, Hamza?
Somebody dropped the pen right there.
And then somebody dropped the pen in the ring.
Behind the black. Behind the black line.
He says behind the black line and then goes behind it and then moves ahead of it.
In every camp.
No, for Chimaev to get tired, Strickland's got to hit him. Yes, like that. If he just takes him down.
Okay, Sean Strickland's being a lot more aggressive this round. I think that's the thing about Sean Strickland is he likes to gain confidence over the rounds. Because I noticed right away in this fight, first round, it was very docile nature out of Sean Strickland. It wasn't a very dominant nature. But he feels a little bit more confident now. Not completely confident. Ooh, he's throwing though. He's backing him up near the cage. Sean has to get away from that cage though. Does a good job getting back to center. Chimaev's trying to purposely just back him up to that cage. With these guys though, you just gotta remember the second they feint like that, you just have to realize that they're feinting a lot. You just have to realize that they're feinting a lot and trying to get you to move backwards. You watch one feint, you already know a couple more are coming. Most of the things they throw your way are probably feints. Because they have to preserve themselves that once you do get close to the cage, that they're gonna shoot. They can be throwing into a shoot most of the time.
Strickland's getting that jab off.
There he is.
Typically, sometimes they do feint a right hand or something
Nice jab
into
by
a
Hamzat. A good
shot.
right hand by Sean.
Because they get people's weight up there. So down here.
That's a shot side.
And then a shot. Oh, but Sean kind of defends it.
Strickland defends.
Sean's on top. Good defense by Sean. Sean's on top.
Strickland on top now. Very interesting.
We have not seen Chimaev on his back.
Only against Strickus. That was in the final round.
Well, I have to say, this is not the Chimaev that I've seen that just goes out and smashes people. So, I think Sean's got a pretty good shot at winning this. I think Sean's got a pretty good shot at winning this. He just
Now, Hamzat being a dominant
stays
wrestler,
at.
you gotta wonder how much time does he spend on his back?
And also, that's like, as a wrestler, when you're on your back is when you get tired. You don't want to be on your back. We want top control.
Watch that. Watch the kick.
Sean's gonna let him up.
Sean lets him up. He says, actually, we're going to stand and bang. That's what he says.
That's a big right by Strickland.
Strickland goes? Oh, I was like, wait, what? Chimaev goes for a takedown. I think Chimaev's injured. Strickland might stop him right here. What's going on with Chimaev? What the heck? Chimaev's acting hurt. Now he's going for...
Ladies and gentlemen, and we're only in the second round.
I think Strickland's going to walk away with this fight.
Chimaev having to hold him down, mat return him, lift him. Remember, it was about Sean making it hard. Now Sean can get some damage off. This will really start taking effect.
Sean's dominating the top right now on the ground. He's going to try and get himself into a position where he can start doing some ground and pound. Chimaev is really tired. Sean's the dominant one there.
How difficult his weight cut was. He bulked up, was thinking about going up to 205, and had to cut 22 kilos. It's a lot of weight.
47 pounds. It's crazy.
Yeah, his teammate Khalil Roundtree Jr. suggested maybe he was in line to fight Yuri Prohaska, so certainly a potential factor. 1 minute to go, round 2.
Wow, there's still 1 minute left of this round too. And Khamzat's getting beat up on the ground.
This is not where he wants to be at all.
His shots don't look good.
I feel like Khamzat's getting fraud checked a bit, you know?
And that explosiveness
That's the vibe I'm getting.
Seems to be
a little bit fraud checked.
Sean, this is gigantic. His confidence has to be through the roof right now. This is as good a result as he could possibly have hoped for. To be only in the second and already dominating on top on the ground.
Strickland, by design, certainly was able to extract a lot of emotion out of Chimaev this week as well. The tide has turned in round 2.
That's crazy.
Sean's still got the control time. Still doing the damage from the top.
Because he understands that the danger, every round gets less and less and less. The most serious submission danger was in round 1.
Well, this is Sean Strickland's fight to win. I think if Khamzat comes back from this, that's amazing. It's very unlikely that's going to happen, though. Very, very unlikely.
Just breathe, all right? Calm down now. Everything's okay, brother. Everything's all right. It's 1-1.
The people in Chimaev's corner are telling him it's 1-1.
You have to move your feet. You have to get closer to him. And then try your left hook. When you jump in,
They're telling him to try the left hook. And to get closer to him.
Everything's all right? Calm down. We're still good.
They're telling him everything's all right.
Calm down, please.
So Arman Sarukian's in his corner.
Right here you see Strickland. Look at that. Strickland shoving the head. Goes to a wizard sprawl. Comes out opposed to circling to his feet. Went to his back into the guard. That was very surprising. Sorry, John. Go ahead.
Spent more than 3 minutes fighting off of his back.
Yeah, there was a weird situation where Khamzat went to his back and to his guard instead of getting it to his feet, which was kind of weird.
Or a knockout, right?
Or a knockout.
Khamzat's being more aggressive this round at the start, trying to push him back. Sean's returning though. Khamzat lands a nice body kick.
Such a thudding jab.
Justin Gaethje has said he
Sean's
doesn't
getting backed up near the gate.
in part because it's tiring. Dean Thomas, go ahead.
Gentlemen, I can't believe
Khamzat's throwing more.
But Khamzat Chimaev, the most dominant wrestler we've ever seen, has pulled guard twice in the second round. I can't believe that. If that is not a sign for Sean Strickland to turn up the heat and put him away, I don't know what is.
But if Strickland turns up too much, Dean, he opens up takedown opportunities.
Some guys got on the mic and was talking about how Khamzat Chimaev is one of the most aggressive wrestlers.
That's true.
And he just pulled guard twice in 1 round. And that Sean needs to capitalize on that because that typically means something's wrong, which I kind of agree with. It's very abnormal behavior. And these punches are a little bit more sluggish from Chimaev, but Chimaev's still walking out the round as of right now.
Remember, we saw it in the Usman fight.
Got one good exchange, and Sean could take the round.
So he decided to
I mean, both ways though.
Well, and you can't quantify the emotional energy toll, right? But certainly a lot
Like
more
one good
emotion than
combination
the
from
Duplessis fight on the
Chimaev,
front
and
end.
he
Nice right hand by
lands it, you
Strickland.
know.
That jab
He owns
Strickland
it.
is landing, man. Chimaev's got to move his head.
Ooh.
Neat uppercut lands by Sean.
Over the top for Chimaev.
Overhand left by Sean. I mean, not Sean. Chimaev. So cheers, Rainey. Cheers. Is that your professional opinion? Oh, I'm sorry I didn't see that chat. I was looking at Discord. I had Discord open. I couldn't see chat for a little bit.
Chimaev just turned towards his corner.
That's smart. Did you get me to did you claim the water just to get me to look at chat? That's funny. Cheers. Cheers, Brady. I would say yes, that is my professional opinion as professional sport analyst.
Strickland back to work off of that jab. Chimaev connects to the body.
Worked like a charm. That's good. That was smart. That was actually really smart. Because that was the first thing that happened was I looked at chat.
Strickland's landing those jabs, man.
Much more by Strickland.
And it was funny because he only did one. So I was kind of like, that was a little abnormal. Usually people spam it. So I was waiting to see the 3 pop up, but only 1 popped up.
Coming up on 90 seconds to go in round 3, and we can tell you
I think Chimaev won this round so far. There's 90 seconds left, though. I still think if there's like a damaging combination by either person, they could really confirm the round. Has to save the other 2. He's allotted for the next time you ignore chat, huh? No, I think that is so smart. I think that is definitely what people should do with their freaking water spams. They would read their chat.
Strickland's bleeding out of his nose. Yeah, he is.
Are you doing a watch party for the Ronda versus Gina fight next Saturday? Yeah, most likely. Yeah, because that's one thing I've been talking about is I want to do a lot more like passion related things. I am very passionate about this stuff. I love watching this stuff. And you know, I'm sure it showed on some Saturdays where I would rather watch this instead of like actually play, right? Or I'd be disappointed because I was playing Saturday instead of watching this stuff. So doing watch parties is going to be something that happens a lot more frequently, and we're going to make it more fun too. We're going to make it more gamey. I'm gonna learn how to commentate it a little bit better too, and yeah.
Little slip there up against the fence by Strickland.
Sean's takedown defense has made Chimaev not even take 1 shot in round 3.
Yeah, Chimaev, yeah, he has not really gone for any takedowns. They're staying on their feet the entire time this round. I think Chimaev probably walked away with this round, so it's 2-1 Chimaev. But it's still not a crazy dominant fight or anything by Chimaev. The only reason why we have to go back in that the people that have the money to buy the car and they don't want us going to work, and then we don't want us working because they want us to go back. Welcome in, Chief Keef's better. By the way, Sosa's a great song. Sosa's a great song. I'll join you for that fight. Yeah, W rating. W rating. Why are you invested in that fight though, huh?
How you feeling? You all right?
I mean, that's a pretty good fight overall too because they have Nagano versus the other big guy. And then they have Nate Diaz in that same fight. I was actually thinking about flying out to that fight, but I don't think it worked out. Maybe it will work out though. Is that Las Vegas or is that LA or where's that fight taking place at? Because I know I considered going there. I think it's Vegas or no, it's not Seattle. Chimaev says I love you. And he says let's go.
Now Sean doesn't push him. He will come back from that because in that last round he fought better. I still don't know if he won that round, but he fought much better. Strickland needs to try to throw
Chimaev is still being the aggressor in this round. It's round 4. Chimaev still landing more, doing more.
His nose appeared to be bothering him as well. We'll keep an eye on that. That was the first round in which Chimaev did not attempt a single takedown since.
I think if Sean wants to win this fight, he needs to stay front foot forward. Don't let this guy keep walking you back. You need to start sticking your jab out there more. You need to focus on your teeps more too. Maybe he doesn't want to throw the teeps as much though because he's scared of getting taken down. Not totally sure, but he needs to create space, and the way you do that is with your jabs and with your teeps.
Oh, good. Oh, big right hand by the champ.
It's good. That's a good jab.
Starting to feel himself again.
He looks much more.
I just don't know why Sean's laying off. It's like he needs the heat to give the heat.
No grappling in that last round. He rebounded.
I've seen Sean lose some pretty lame fights before.
Going to the body of Strickland too. That's why Strickland's getting tired.
Good jab by Strickland. Good advance.
I mean, Sean does a really good job at dodging a lot of punches.
Closing time was a 5-1 favorite. You see the updated numbers on Polymarket. 78% chance Chimaev wins.
People are saying 78% chance Chimaev wins this fight.
Figure to sway as this fight continues, but Strickland certainly.
I mean, I will say this: if Strickland doesn't change much of what he's doing right now, unless he gets a knockout or not like a really aggressive round, it's not looking too good for him.
Body kick for the champ.
Bro, they made his first struck Ronda because of Ronda Rousey law. I like Ronda, and Gina looks like a beast. Why do you like Ronda?
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
You actually named your first struck Ronda? What the fuck? That's funny.
That's better. If you're Strickland. But Strickland also
Did you
does
still
double
watch
to the
UFC,
body.
Rainey?
That's how you fatigue people, when you go to the body.
Oh,
That's how we got
my line's a good overhand. Sean's all bloodied, man. He's bloodied up pretty good.
It's been all up top for Sean Strickland. Looping left gets through. Nice shot by Chimaev. Strickland really legal.
Chimaev's face is all red though. Maybe they say higher contrast or something on these cameras or something. Maybe they got new cameras with high contrast. That's probably what it is.
Ooh, that's a good shot
Oh,
by Chimaev.
Sean goes. He leans his back against the cage.
Strickland corner wants him in the center of the octagon.
Look at that. Chimaev again is not going for any takedowns.
He's not thinking wrestling.
Oh, nice right hand there by Sean. Nice kick by Hamzat.
This is actually a really nice fight because they're not just going all ground. Like Sean has successfully defended himself on the ground and proven himself offensively on the ground that they both don't find value in going to the ground. They both just want to stand and trade, which I enjoy. It's a little, it's not like, they're not landing the craziest shots though. Nothing real crazy is landing, but they're both being very cautious.
Just targeting on the face.
He's landing though.
Yeah, there's a nice right hand.
Wow, I have to say, Chimaev's face is pretty messed up though.
Good left hand jab backing up by Strickland.
Oh, takedown attempt from Chimaev. He gets it too. Sean wasn't thinking about the takedown, that's why.
Sean have the energy to get up.
Timely shot by Chimaev, less than a minute to go, round 4.
So, last 5 takedown attempts. Got him in round 4, round 1. Didn't get it in round 2. So, Chimaev definitely won the round 1. Sean definitely won round 2. Round 3 is kind of a toss-up, but probably Chimaev.
You know, we talked about that second round. It seemed like Chimaev had a bit of an adrenaline dump. He was all worked up. He got tired. Third round, they start. Sean didn't press enough. He might have won the round, but he run the round behind the jab, no wrestling.
Daniel Cormier is saying Sean might have won the 3rd round. I mean, if he won the 3rd round, then it could be even going into the 5th. I watched UFC here and there, but it was back when Frank Mir, Chuck Liddell still fought. Dang, so you still watch it in that prime, like it was weird to watch UFC era, huh? I think I first struck Ronda after Big Ronda from that 70s show because Chuck's like a big girl. Chuck's are like a big girl. They can take a pounding and keep on going. Okay. Okay. All right. Is that a good thing? Is that a good thing? Is that a good thing, bro?
Look at him, bro. 5 fucking minutes, baby.
Is that a good thing? Is that a good thing?
Right hook, left straight, left hook, right straight.
I don't get me wrong, you don't want to stop in between, but shit.
You are winning. You know this? You're winning this. And then you finally make it to the wrestling. You're gonna finish with the wrestling.
The only one to handle that garage better than Arman Salgano's in the corner of Khamzat Chimaev was Khamzat himself, but it will likely come down to this.
Oh my God, Rainey. Rainey's a dog.
Chimaev having a little
Rainey's a dog.
with a coach he knows well, Eric Nixick in the opposite corner. Clearly mutual respect between these two combatants.
I feel like we're 2-2. Strickland third, Chimaev fourth. And you,
Well, if they're saying it's 2-2, it's an interesting fight. It's the final round of the fight.
the entirety of this round.
There's a lot more respect from both sides, both camps. Chimaev is still picking him up. Why is he picking him up? He's going to get tired.
We're being told that Khamzat asked his corner right before the round what round it was.
If Strickland can get away and break space, that's exhausting.
It's anybody's fight. It is anybody's fight. Chimaev is expending a lot more energy, too. Oh, Sean Strickland does a wizard. Again.
Looked to be a big transition for Sean, but Chimaev maintains position.
Sean's doing a good job defending himself right now. Not really advancing position, but I think Chimaev doesn't want to take any risk. So he's just trying to do all wrestling right now. But Sean defended it, and he's standing. Now they're standing and trading again. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
But it's got to be more. It's not gonna be
They only used a minute and a half of that fight so far, that round.
No, he's got to land some big shots.
Yeah.
I just don't know how much energy he has at this point.
Come on.
Labor loopy shot there from Strickland.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a big part of me that wants Sean to win just because of how chaotic he is as a character.
A grueling week and a grueling fight for both of these men. 3 minutes now.
But Chimaev's chaotic as well. But the thing I don't like about Chimaev is he fights like once every 2 years, it feels like. Sean Strickland, he'll be fighting again in a couple of months. I mean, they're trading. I feel like Chimaev's winning. I could be wrong, though. I feel like the punches he's throwing, I'm just not acknowledging as much.
That was a significant right hand a moment ago from Strickland.
Sean's landing some very good jabs here.
I've never seen Chimaev really. I mean, his face is swollen, bloodied, and red. But, I mean, both of their faces are. It's pretty bad.
He's got to do something to really stop Khamzat in his tracks.
Chimaev 7 for 10 on his takedowns. Striking numbers favor Strickland. Good jab by Strickland.
There you go. He finally teeped him, bro. What? Why do you wait so long to start teeping? I mean, it's only one, but still.
Right hand is there for the champ.
Beautiful right hand by Chimaev there.
So few right hands from Strickland. You know, and the way he was lifting his shoulder up before the fight, you almost wonder if that's the shoulder that was injured.
They're saying Chimaev has a lot more forward pressure.
Because he's really not throwing a lot of right hands.
Bad takedown on Chimaev's end. Oh, I actually might get it. No, he's got the wizard.
Chimaev credited with his 8th takedown there.
Oh, really? They count that as a takedown? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. In wrestling, it's when the knees touch.
What a war of attrition. Under a minute to go.
Strickland has got to get up. We cannot end this round on the bottom.
Yeah.
Chimaev's got to make this takedown count, though.
I will say this is going to be kind of a disappointing end if it ends this way. I mean, they got 40 seconds to bang it out. I want them to bang it out. Somebody needs to get knocked out, knocked down. You know what I'm saying? But Strickland apparently has landed the more significant strikes. Strickland might walk away with this fight.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Chimaev. Nasty overhand right. Just goes for it.
This is a very close round.
Come on. Come on, Sean. Lay it on him. Come on. I want to see someone. I want to see one of you fight in a couple of months, not a year. Sean might have won that fight.
Sean Strickland and Khamzat Chimaev go the full 25 minutes. Chimaev shakes his head. We shall see if he
Sean might have won that fight.
or if Strickland has regained.
I hate when a fight comes down to a decision. I like knockouts. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I love that shit too. I hate it. I hate that crap. Well, it's frustrating, especially for fights like this, because it was like a fight that could have delivered a little bit more. It could have delivered a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie.
I figured I'd use my Bet 365 sign-up bonus to hammer the under.
But
did you win?
I mean, it wasn't like they weren't fighting. I mean, both their faces were extremely bloody. People got picked up and slammed multiple times.
New customers bet $10.
There were multiple takedowns. Takedowns defended. And takedowns achieved. Both people had control. Like, it was a good fight. It was a good fight overall. I just guess the significant strikes that were landed could have been more significant, I guess you could say.
I need you ready for the
like, they were just bloodying and damaging, but they weren't blunt trauma, brain damage for the rest of your life type of, you know, damage.
But only
my chapstick, man. My lips feel a little chapped.
All right, we are back. Khamzat Chimaev and Sean Strickland just had a nice embrace. A lot of fans.
I mean, Chimaev's face is pretty messed up.
These two would bury the hatchet. Let's look back at some of the action, champ.
Good takedown defense by Strickland. In the second round, he fought a really good second round. Third round, they were trading jabs. Strickland lands a beautiful right hand there.
So you could barely hear a conversation between Joe Rogan and Sean Strickland. Joe Rogan says, amazing job, very close fight. Sean Strickland says he landed a fuck ton of shots.
Puts him down in round 4 to end the round. Chimaev with a big overhand right at the end of round 5.
I will say this, the person who had the most dominant round in the entire fight, though, was Sean, in my opinion. 133 significant strikes versus 98.
And as we await the decision, as it goes longer, you wonder if there might be something.
It's really a toss-up on decision. It really is. Because you have takedowns in favor of Chimaev, but then you have significant strikes in favor of Sean Strickland. And you definitely have damage in favor of Sean Strickland as well. First round obviously goes to Chimaev. Second round obviously goes to Strickland. The other three are basically toss-ups.
In that 5th round.
Sean's probably walking away with it, I think.
Bruce is in.
It could be a controversial. It could be a weird decision.
The official decision is in. One final time tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard.
They're announcing it right now.
jezza170 scores it 48-47.
48-47. Chimaev.
Salvador D'Amato scores it 48-47. Strickland.
48-47 Strickland.
And Eric Ho scores the contest 48-47 for the winner by split decision. And
yeah! Strickland walks away with it. Strickland walks away with it. Split decision. There we go, baby. This guy's crazy, by the way. This guy's fucking crazy. They're both fucking crazy. But honestly, Chimaev fights once every fucking year. Once every year. Sean Strickland was champion before. You know what? Says crazy shit, but he fights a lot. I'm cool with it. Chimaev puts the belt on Strickland. Chimaev puts the belt on Strickland.
I'm here with the winner and new middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland. And
Joe
what an
Rogan
awesome
coming up to him.
display of sportsmanship by Khamzat to put that belt around your waist Sean,
That's a good fight.
how happy are you right now?
Hey, you guys, I'll get back, I promise. Come on, come on. Hey, I just want to apologize to my American fans, to my Muslim
He's apologizing
fans,
to his American fans, his Muslim fans, his Christian fans.
Hard.
He went too hard.
I'll admit it. I respect all you guys.
He says he respects everyone.
Chechen has great fighters. They're savage.
And he says Chechians have great fighters and that
I should be
he's a
a better
savage.
fucking example, but I try to
And then he should be a better example.
I appreciate you.
Well, Sean, you sold this fight in a
That's
huge
good.
way, and you fought this fight in a huge way. How happy are you right now?
That motherfucker would not go back. I'm hitting him with everything, and he just keeps coming forward.
He's saying he would hit him with everything and the guy would just keep coming. Shimai's taking off his gloves and throwing him into the crowd right now.
Because it was a perfect display of both guys giving every single ounce
can
that
hear
they
us?
had. And that's exactly what you did, and that's how you won that world title back.
fuck?
He may have broke my nose, but
You guys
again,
weren't supposed to. Well, I guess since I was doing it already, fuck it. But
I fucking love you
fuck, I'm
guys.
probably in trouble with YouTube.
I would not be where I am today without you guys. My Christian fans, my Muslim fans, my white fans, my black fans, my brown fans. I fucking love
Now
you
he's talking about
guys.
loving his black
We're
fans
all
and his brown
Americans,
fans
this is
and
the
his white
fucking
fans.
dream. Thank you.
Well, Sean, they love you too, and I love you. And that was an absolute
Well, yeah, because the
amazing
assumption
fight.
was
Thank
you
very
guys aren't
much.
supposed to hear
Ladies
that.
and
You guys aren't
gentlemen,
supposed to hear.
the
I didn't think you
winner
could hear.
and new middleweight champion of the world.
But since it's been on the entire time, I'm not gonna stop it now.
And now a
For future, it's not
two-time
gonna be like
UFC
that.
middleweight
Because I think I can get in
champion
trouble for
takes
that.
Khamzat Chimaev's O, and with that, in all likelihood, he will punch his ticket to the UFC Hall of Fame. Bud Light, the official American beer sponsor of UFC, easy to celebrate, easy to enjoy. And celebrating they are indeed Eric Nixick and Danny Davis, Jason Manley, Johnny Eblin, and Sean's lovely wife, Sean Strickland.
Oh, Johnny
now a
Eblin.
two-time UFC middleweight champion,
Dang.
and he vanquishes Khamzat Chimaev.
Why could you get in trouble?
It was crazy. I mean,
Because the algorithms pick up the audio, and then they can kind of detect if it's copyrighted or not. So I would imagine on YouTube they might be like, oh, that is like literally what it sounds like. I would imagine.
What did they value? One judge valued the takedowns. The other two judges valued the striking of Sean Strickland.
That's pretty good though.
That was as
I'll pull up
competitive
Twitter
a
so we
fight
can
as we
go
ever
watch
could
some
have
of
seen in the middleweight division.
All right, we will have a lot more on this coming up as we celebrate a monumental win for the American Sean Strickland.
Yeah, so we can get some of
Mountain
these
Dew was
things.
established in 1948. It's been a good time for a long time.
Yeah, buddy's peeing in the club. I don't know if you guys have seen this.
If
whole
you
thing
guys
that
pay attention
Mizkif is
now-
doing. This guy,
You guys can become millionaires.
like, I don't know.
I
I'm not
really
sure
do
what to
believe
think
that.
about some of this stuff because
All right, here are the
on one end,
scorecards.
I feel like
Eric
I would
Cologne,
do something like
48-47
this.
Strickland, Sal
I could see
Diamato
myself
also
doing
added
something
for
like this.
Sean. Susani Dodge,
I don't think that-
I just feel like the way he represents himself, though, isn't the way
Not unlike our broadcast booth, Sal Diamato and
that
Eric Cologne had it for the new two-time
is
UFC middleweight champion.
typical for
What a fight.
the trading industry, I guess you could say. He's like an uneducated person going into it, trying to be like, look at me, I'm trading stocks because I'm a smart guy. But he doesn't really give off like the
AMD is the only stock that's going to look like this. I think there's a lot in the future that can look like this. And I do agree with the CEO of NVIDIA. And I think a lot of you guys do as well. I can't even afford food. Dude.
like this is weird to me.
Stop being fucking dumb. Yes,
Like this is clip farming.
you can. Dude, buy a peptide, start taking it, all right? Take, some kind of peptide to reduce your eating so you don't have to eat anymore. And then that way, you don't need food. You save money.
Yeah,
Boom.
there you
have
go.
no appetite. I don't know, like,
But he's
thanks,
clip farming.
got you covered, Espion. See, it's that easy, chat. Use a firm, yeah.
That's a clip farm right there. As a streamer, I can sit here and say that's a clip farm. I would say something like that, knowing I was completely joking. Idubbbz and the Felted Imp broke up.
Him getting
Wait,
all
what?
you call it. Him getting
puritanical about like the mother and daughter, or the daughter on Smothered getting her the J show, as she called it.
What?
He was getting all snowflakey about it.
What the fuck is he talking about?
So you handle yours. I'll be right over here eating
Am I tripping? What the fuck is this guy talking about?
I'm gonna wipe that smile off your face.
Who are you, John Wick?
Shouldn't be back.
Scary movie, June 5th.
I've been so many places in my life and time.
I'm sorry. What happened?
Everything has to come to an end.
A regular in a small streaming community with the author siding against iDubbbz over their dispute. So I guess there's some. Oh, so it's like communal drama. That's funny. It's funny to see people of like iDubbbz size still have that small like community drama. iDubbbz explains the fallout as stemming from Felted Imp strongly opposing a discussion defending mother-daughter vaginal waxing as a cultural norm. Farming Felted Imp's reaction is overly puritanical. Third replies criticize iDubbbz streams as filled with dead air and heavy moderation, reflecting a shift from edgy content to be a more restricted style that has reduced its audience and community engagement.
Understand what we done to protect this ranch.
So what?
I wanted peace.
So what? You can't be unhinged your entire life.
You gotta live it.
You can't be unhinged your entire life. That's the thing.
Peace will have to wait.
At a certain point, you're a guy with gray hairs, and it's gonna look weird when you're sitting there saying the N-word. You know, saying all this crazy stuff.
Nobody's seen that coming.
So I guess the position is, do you agree with that a mother and a daughter can go get vaginal waxing together?
You are a stone cold killer.
I want success. Get it for me.
So I have 2 points on this. I think that parents are allowed to make that decision, legally speaking. I think as a parent you have the right. But I will say this: I think if your child says they don't want to, I don't think that's a boundary you can overstep in that regard. However, on the flip side of that, if the child doesn't care about it, it's like whatever to them. Parent wants to do it. They don't have a problem with it that their child's doing it. That's okay. Now, the thing I don't like about it though is that typically it's for sexual reasons, and if the mother is encouraging this behavior in light of sexual reasons, that's kind of weird. Like, you shouldn't be encouraging your children to be having sex, really, especially when they're not old enough, or when they're not in the pursuit of marriage.
Sean Brady is back in a big way. Trincus Duplessis, George St. Pierre, the rest of the stars were out. Diego Lopez.
I got to say, when I saw this, I thought Strickland.
Parece estar cansado, Maestro. Vamos ver se vai negar.
When I saw this, I was like, oh yeah, Buddy's Dunzo. I thought that for sure.
And they were both epic. Alexandre Pantoja watched as Joshua Van was able to stop Tatsuro Taira late, likely setting the stage for a rematch between Van and the former King Pantoja.
Yeah, everyone was freaking out because he was tired.
Joshua Van with a performance.
I will say there are these crazy times where you can you can probably make so much money off of these like gambling lines, going from like, oh, round 2, Kamzat just got dominated, he looks tired already, and then it just completely swings to Strickland's gonna win. But then what happened? The fight got really close, right? One judge swung it towards Chimaev, which I like. If Chimaev would have won, I would have been like a little disappointed. I would have been like, okay, like I do think Sean edged it, but I'm not gonna sit here and beat it up because it could have gone either way.
Well, the fights
It
are
could have
over.
gone
The octagon is getting packed up, and the fans are
What is
beginning
this
to
beauty?
make their way out of the Prudential Center, which means that all that is left for us.
Who is that? Former LFA flyweight champion? She used to fight, bro?
The UFC
She does not look like a fighter.
starts right now.
Yeah.
Well, everybody Sean Strickland is the new UFC middleweight champion after a close fight with his bitter rival Khamzat Chimaev, which lived up to all the hype.
Oh.
It ended with respect.
Oh wait, I can't show
and with
that.
a new belt holder,
Chat.
Sean Strickland. Congratulations to him. Good evening, everybody. Very warm welcome to the Paramount.
Okay.
So good to have you with
Oh,
us.
there's
I'm
Dustin
Kate
Poirier.
Scott with Dean Thomas, Dustin Poirier.
Dustin
and
Poirier.
the UFC's newest Hall of Famer, Chris Weidman. Congrats.
Thank you so
What a
much.
great
Chris
moment
Weidman,
that
this
was.
guy has
That
leg
was.
snapped in half.
I was in complete shock. Me and Dustin went downstairs. We thought we were doing like
they
a
fooled
little
you.
TV hit, you know, to pump up the post-fight show. And we were asking each other, I'm like, why can't we just do it from the desk?
Right.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden I heard my,
Now you
my
know
name.
why.
Like,
Like,
I see people looking at me. I'm like, what's
We
happening?
both worked the desk plenty of times.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've never got brought down behind Joe and DC.
Yes.
Me and Chris are sitting there. They
And
wanted
Dean.
us. And Dean.
Well, basically, I missed it, man. I was in the bathroom and I came out and I heard.
So
you
I
were
guess
the
they
Hall of
did some
Fame.
funny things to not really or ruin the
Thank you very
surprise
much,
of them
Dean.
being
At least it wasn't like a dumb argument.
inductee
At
for
least
the
it
Hall of
wasn't in
Fame.
his girlfriend's trash can.
That's pretty cool.
That's true. Only I could pull that off.
Yeah.
I think that's cool when
Did
it's
I
a
see you get a
surprise.
little bit emotional down there?
Okay. All right. I'm going to end that, and we shall look at some more Twitter.
How happy are you right now?
Yeah, everyone was freaking out after that second round. I will say it's interesting how much respect they showed. Makes me question how much of it was fake. You know what I mean? Like, how much of it was actually real, that beef before the fight. Let's see here. Khamzat fans are leaving before scorecards are read.
Khamzat fans are leaving by the masses. Khamzat fans are leaving by the masses. They are leaving by the masses in droves.
Are those really Khamzat fans right there? I always think it's interesting when people leave. Sometimes I think about that when I was at the Mike Tyson fight. Like, I was leaving while they were doing the talks. And I'm like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I leaving right now? Just listen. I should probably listen to them finish talking. It's true. Sean Strickland does become the first person to defeat Khamzat Chimaev. And, you know, what's interesting about that, too, is Usman was somebody who fought Khamzat. I wonder if Usman's still fighting at 170 or 185. I forget what he's actually fighting at nowadays. One thing I'm curious about is what's going to happen next, right? So, Sean Strickland is the champion. UFC rankings. Let's go see what the leaderboards say, or the rankings say for the weight class, and we'll see what happens. Because I doubt Khamzat's going to get a rematch. I doubt he's going to get a rematch. Close fight, sure, but I think before they give him a rematch, they're going to give him another fight. If he does good in that fight, then he gets a rematch. But I don't think they're going to give him a rematch because he won the title, and then there's his first time defending it, and then he lost it. That's Sean Strickland's second time having the title. Now, if these UFC rankings ever fucking load, hello? Is my internet out or something? No, my internet's not out. It's just the UFC website being buggy, I guess. Okay, so we got... Oh, that's funny. It still needs to update. It still needs to update to show the proper champion at middleweight, because right now it shows your boy Khamzat. He just lost though. So this is crazy to see. I actually am really enjoying the UFC right now, because at bantamweight, let's say bantamweight, you have Peter Yan with the belt, and he used to be the champion. He was a savage. He was like, nobody could beat this guy. And then Sean O'Malley comes around, kind of beats him out on some weird, he has I think he gets a knee, and he wins the title from an illegal knee. Comes back, fights him again, actually wins when defending the title. Goes on a decent winning streak, right? Loses the belt. Anyway, Sean O'Malley doesn't really look like he's going back for the belt. Peter Yan, though, the guy that lost to Sean twice, technically, comes back and wins the belt, though. And Sean's been winning, too. So now it's like, we could probably line up Sean O'Malley versus Peter Yan again. I think they would have fought 4 times total, or maybe that'd be a third fight. I don't know. And then for featherweight, you got Alexander Volkanovski, my favorite fighter in the world. This is amazing. Like, what? What? Still champion, bro? Still champion? I love that. His last fight was against Diego Lopez. He beat up Diego Lopez 2 times in a row. Fight before that, I believe he lost to Ilia Topuria, which is now the lightweight champion, which is kind of funny. And Ilia is just going on a tear right now. Knocks out this guy, knocks out Max Holloway, knocks out Oliveira. Absolute savage, right? And could potentially even move up the fight Islam. That would be crazy. Islam's got a lot of cool fights in the ringer for him as well, if he fucking takes any of them. I hope he starts taking some fights, man. That's why I dislike a lot of these fighters that just never fight. These fighters that never fight, they're so annoying. They're so annoying. I hate watching them. I hate watching them, and I hate watching them win, too, because it's like, how the fuck are you going to fight once a year, and you win your belt, and then I'm not going to see you for another fucking year? I hate seeing it. But it is what it is. So I'm glad to see Khamzat lose his title a little bit, because even though he's a fun watch, he doesn't fight ever. Same thing with Islam. Please lose your belt, or like in an entertaining way, though. Because, I mean, he's a fun one to watch. When Islam's fighting, it's like, okay, let's see what happens. I mean, he's probably going to win. It's probably going to be a dog fight. It's probably going to be a crazy fight. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited for the Justin Gaethje fight, though. It'll be interesting to see what happens with that. Tom Aspinall being champion right now, pretty interesting as well, because you got Cyril Gane and Alex Pereira going at it at heavyweight. So that's pretty interesting, because Alex had to give up his belt at light heavyweight. So this guy didn't beat him, though. But he forfeited the belt. Now he's in heavyweight, and now he's fighting Cyril Gane for the intercontinental, or not intercontinental. What the fuck? What are they called? I don't know. Basically, it's like the fake belt. It's like the fake belt, but it's like half of this belt, really. And then this guy, he basically has to fight. Tom Aspinall will have to fight the winner of that fight to merge the belts, essentially. That's essentially the concept. And so that's pretty exciting. And plus, John Jones is somewhere still in the mix. But, okay, so specifically for middleweight, though, is there a way I can click on the middleweight division? Rankings. Okay, so Dricus du Plessis. I don't know this guy. I'm not really familiar with this guy. That's interesting, though. He's ranked, what, number 3? Well, Sean is now champion, and Khamzat has got to be ranked above Dricus, probably. So Sean goes champion. Khamzat probably goes 1. Dricus 2. So he probably gets bumped down to Sean's spot, which is kind of funny. Brendan Allen. I mean, Joe Pyfer's a good one. Joe Pyfer just beat Israel Adesanya. Yeah. That was a good fight. So, who's this guy? I remember seeing this guy. They got some real freaks in middleweight right now. I know all the fucking freaks are at middleweight. Look at this. Robert Whittaker is at 10. Jared Cannonier, 11. Israel Adesanya, 9. I mean, these people were the savages of this division at one point. I mean, literally, this former champion, fought for the belt. They're all down there. None of these people are people that are champions or have fought for the belt. Who's this guy fought? Imov versus Barlow. So this guy fought... What rank is that guy? So he beat number 5 ranked guy. And then Barrow versus D. Ritter. I'm guessing he won that fight. D. Ritter. Where's D. Ritter on this list? Number 8. I don't know. This stuff doesn't really make that much sense to me. This stuff doesn't really make much sense to me. It's past my bedtime, lol. I'll catch you next stream. Catch you next stream, Hannah. Thank you for hanging out. It was great having you. I hope you sleep well. This was the guy that won just today. And he beat Waldo, number 4. I mean, Volkov could be right up there for another title shot as well. But, I mean, Alex Pereira is going to get his name stitched in right there. So. Oh, Justin Gaethje's the interim right now. Good night, Rainey. Good night, Hannah. Sleep well. I wonder who all is on Discord right now. Oh, it looks like they're doing some customs of some kind. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Alright. I think we're gonna end stream. I had a pretty fun time though. Definitely expect more of that. Definitely expect more of this type of stuff. I know it's kind of probably weird. Weird's probably the best way to put it. Probably a little odd knowing that we haven't really done this stuff in the past, but this is stuff I really enjoy doing, and as I've been saying, I want to start focusing on doing things that I enjoy more. So yeah, we're gonna raid out of here. We're gonna look for a good channel, a nice cozy channel to go raid out to, and go from there. Let's see here. Wait, what is this? Oh, we got, Caveman Online. Yeah, let's go raid Caveman. We love Caveman. Doing American things to their back line. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
I record tonight.
Yeah. We're going to go right out to Caveman, though. Go in there, make him feel good. I don't care if you guys want to unfollow in the future, but the goal is make him feel good today. So follow him up today. Make him feel good. Oh, my God. I think he's got a bowl cut on right now. I think Caveman's got a bowl cut. What else? I guess probably no stream tomorrow. I don't think that's the plan. I don't think we're going to be streaming tomorrow. I didn't realize it was Mother's Day. I don't really have anything planned necessarily, but it is what it is. And I'm going to enjoy my day. Maybe with mothers, maybe not. We'll see. And yeah, if you got some moms, give them some love. You know what I'm saying? Happy Mother's Day, Hannah, Brittany, Mochi, all the mothers. All the mothers in here. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy mother birthday. I'll see you guys probably Wednesday. Probably Wednesday. That's probably next. If not, we might catch a little something tomorrow, but probably Wednesday. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye-bye.